Leading the way in regional sports coverage, your home for the McPherson Bullpups is 98.9 and 1540 KMCP. Find exclusive Bullpup content online at adastraradio.com, including schedules, stories, and game day audio. Just ahead on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game, we'll preview tonight's matchup. 98.9 and 1540 KMCP. The McPherson Bullpups play here.
At Midway Motors, we are here for you for every mile of life. Whether you're shopping for a new or used vehicle or selling one, Midway Motors will buy your vehicle even if you're not in the market to buy one of ours. Just stop by one of our 5 locations and one of our appraisers will evaluate your vehicle and you can leave with a check the same day. It's fast and easy. Visit MidwayMotors.com for more information. Midway Motors, for every mile of life.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Well, good evening and happy TGIF. We are live from Andover High School where we bring you coverage of McPherson High School basketball on 98.9 and 1540 KMCP. Today, the Bullpups go back to the road around the Wichita metro area, as today they have a tough doubleheader against a top 5A school on both the girls and boys side, the Andover High School Trojans. With studio engineer Mitchell Bruce and live stream coordinator Will Tate, I'm Lane Gillespie. Thank you for starting off your weekend with us here on KMCP and for watching live on Ad Astra TV. The McPherson Bullpups are coming off of a sweep, or they were swept, I should say, by Derby this past Tuesday. The girls falling to one of the top teams in 6A, 85-31. The boys a little bit shorthanded, falling 79-49 against the Derby Panthers on Tuesday. Today they try to learn from the losses that they suffered just 3 days ago and try to turn it around. The girls will have a tough task as they face the number 2 team in 5A as ranked by the Kansas Basketball Coaches Association, a team coming off of back-to-back state third place seasons, where over the last 2 seasons combined in the regular seasons, they only suffered 1 loss. But they have lost once in the state tournament each of the last 2 seasons to have them fall to a third-place finish in both years. But today they're looking for that elusive, or this year I should say, they're looking for that elusive state title with that logo, that Kansas logo saying state champs they want to hang on one of the walls here at Andover High School. And they have a pretty loaded bunch to try to do so here this year. They are 2-0 on the year to start off after playing in the Tournament of Champions at Piper High School in Kansas City, coming off of a 75-57 win against Piper. Meanwhile, McPherson is 1-3. We mentioned the loss that they suffered to Derby. They're on a 3-game losing streak after winning their season opener against Hayesville Campus, as all of them have been losses to Salina South Liberal and Derby. And it will be a really, really tough game for them today with Andover, how good they are. But, hey, this is a very scrappy team. Anything can happen on the basketball floor. We'll see how today will fare on here on the court at Andover High School. Meanwhile, on the boys' side, McPherson 2-2 as they come off a loss to Derby where they lost by 30, but they did not have their leading scorer in that game as he is dealing with an ankle sprain, but he may be good to go today. We'll, of course, talk about that towards the Midway Motors Drive to the Game on the boys' side. The Andover boys are 1-1 on the year after finishing 4th place in 5A last year. They lost a lot of key members from last year's squad. This year, they do bring back a couple of really talented guys, but again, we'll preview that later on this evening. Well, coming up right after this, we'll meet with Mark Heidebrecht to give you the series history for both the girls and the boys side between McPherson and Andover. You're listening to coverage of McPherson High School basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
You're on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Streaming online at adastraradio.com and on the Ad Astra Radio app. The McPherson Bullpups play on 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Merry Christmas from all of us here at Pools Plus. All in-stock spas are at their lowest prices and ready to be delivered. If you're having a hard time finding the perfect gift for your loved one, why not a gift card from Pools Plus? Come see your friends at Pools Plus and let us help spread the holiday cheer with the most magical savings. Shop local, shop Pools Plus, 21 East 1st in downtown Hutchinson.
Looking to refresh your home? Do it best as Sherwin-Williams Paint makes it easy. With rich, long-lasting colors, smooth coverage, and a finish that stands the test of time, you'll love the results. Stop by Gearing Home Services in Mound Ridge and let their experts help you find the perfect do-it-best Sherwin-Williams paint color and supplies for your project. Choose Gearing Home Services in Mound Ridge for all your home improvement needs. GearingHomeservices.com since 1897. Come and see what a century worth of knowledge and customer service can do.
Hi, I am Josh French, owner of Tallgrass Turf Solutions here in McPherson. We're here for all of your turf management and lawn care needs. We offer many services including fertilization, weed control, disease control, and prevention, aeration, lawn repair and maintenance, and much more. Plus, we can install new lawns and irrigation systems. Find us online at tallgrassturfsolutions.com. Tallgrass Turf Solutions here in McPherson. We build gorgeous, self-sustaining lawns.
Calling all future Tigers. Central Christian College of Kansas is recruiting athletes in every sport who want more than just a roster spot. At Central, you'll find competitive athletics, tight-knit teams, supportive professors, and a campus community that feels like home. Ready to play with passion and purpose? Ready to be a part of something bigger? Learn more and connect with coaches now at ccctigers.com. Central Christian College. Be a Tiger.
Welcome back to the Midway Motors Drive to the game from Andover High School as we continue pregame coverage of McPherson High School basketball on 98.9, 1540 KMCP. Now time to give you the series history between McPherson and Andover. We're now joined with our Bullpup historian, Mark Heidebrecht. So, Mark, these two schools met last year. That was at McPherson, and they split as the girls lost, but the boys won a season ago. So how did that shift things from a season ago?
Okay, right now, the overall record is 14-6, McPherson's favor. But last year, as you mentioned, the girls took a pretty good beating in a 19-68 loss. This series started in 1976, and of course, the last game played was in 2024. That makes for 20 games in this series, and that ranks 16th out of the 105 basketball opponents the girls have played in since 1969. The home record against Andover is 7-3. The away record is 6-2, and on a neutral court, it's 1-1. Offensive averages: McPherson's averaging 50.0 points per game, Andover girls 41.8 points per game. Average winning margin: McPherson wins by 19.3 points per game, and when Andover wins, it's been 17.7 points per game. Pretty close. Highest scores in the series: McPherson scored 72 points on December 12th. 2020 in Andover for a 72-49 win. Andover's highest score in the series is 68 points. That occurred last year in McPherson, where they won 68-19. Highest winning margins in the series: McPherson won by 42 points on December 6th, 2019 in McPherson by a score of 62-20. Andover won by 49 points, again last year's game in McPherson, by a score of 68-19. So.
Yep, and this Andover team has won at least the last two over McPherson, and I double-checked, and this is an Andover team that are back-to-back 5A third place finishers, but 2 years ago they were unbeaten until they lost in the state semifinal to the eventual state champs Topeka Seaman. So,
well, you would remember that.
For those that don't know, that's where I went to high school. But still, that was, it's a couple of really, really solid years for Andover High School girls basketball, and I know they're looking to do the same this year. So that's the girls' history. What about the boys' history after McPherson defeated Andover last year?
It's fairly similar. The overall record is 16-6. The last game was a 62-44 win in McPherson on December 13th of 2024. This series started in 1996, and the last game played, of course, was last year. 22 games, ranks 23rd out of the 113 basketball opponents the boys have played since 1937. The home record is 10-2. Away record's 4-4, and on a neutral site, 2-0. McPherson's offensive average is 65.3 points per game, and Andover's is 54.8 points per game. Average winning margin, 18.9 for the Bullpups and 12.0 points per game for Andover. McPherson has a 3-game winning streak versus Andover currently. Highest score in the series, McPherson scored 80 points on December 14th, 2010 in Andover for an 80-64 win. Andover scored 82 points on December 6th, 2019 in McPherson for an 82-63 win. Highest winning margins in the series, McPherson won by 35 points on December 19th, 2017 in McPherson by a score of 69-34, while Andover's highest winning margin is 29 points. That happened on December 4th, 2020 in Andover by a score of 73-44. Coach Kinnaman's record versus Andover is 16-6, so he's been there for all those games. McPherson's got most of their licks in on Andover early on in this series. Since 2016, McPherson's record versus Andover's 4-5. And prior to 2022, Andover won the previous 3 games by 19, 29, and 18 points. So they had some really good teams in those years. And, we couldn't keep up with them.
Right. I mean, Andover's had some pretty decent teams over the last 3 years. Just McPherson's were just, better, especially the last 2 years with them being state champs in 4A. So that would pretty much be it. But, this Andover group will still be a good group of as well. So today will be a lot of fun. Mark, thanks so much for taking the time. We'll see you once again on Tuesday as the Bullpups take on Bueller. That'll be a fun one. We'll get the history for that coming up next Tuesday. Mark, we'll see you then.
Thank you.
We'll have more coming up next as we continue the Midway Motors Drive to the game for coverage of McPherson High School basketball. This is 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
More of the Midway Motors Drive to the game coming up. Midway Motors in McPherson, Newton, Hutchinson, and Hillsborough for every mile of life. Your home for the McPherson Bullpups is 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Hi, I'm Andrew Ealing. I'm excited to tell you about the Poo Squad of Hutchinson. Are you tired of the unpleasant task of picking up dog poop? I can help. We offer a one-time or weekly service for your convenience. Our pricing is affordable and varies based on the number of dogs. For 1 dog per week, it's only $12 or $52 a month. You can easily book online at hutch.thepoosquad.com or call or text at 620-322-0522. We take a lot of crap from our customers. Contact the Poo Squad of Hutchinson today.
Whether you want a small home remodel or need repairs done or have a brand new build project in mind, Erickson Custom Building is your choice. All of us at Erickson Custom Building would like to thank our customers for 20 years of business and friendship. Brian and the crew at Erickson have spent those years developing excellent customer service and quality leadership for all types of projects, big or small, traditional or trendy. When your project is finished, it will reflect your vision for quality and follow-through that exceeds your expectations, not your budget. Call Erickson Custom Building or find us on the web at ericksoncustombldg.com.
Locally owned and rooted in agriculture, Terra Financial Crop Insurance knows farming. With hands-on experience, they're invested in protecting your fields and future. Call Ryan Buznitz in Mound Ridge and McPherson today. Terra Financial, growing security, one field at a time.
At Hutch CC, I learned way more than what was in the books. Small classes, real support, and friends who feel like family. It gave me the confidence to chase what's next. Your future begins at hutchcc.edu.
Time is running out. Prairieland Partners power inspections expire at the end of the year. Inspect your whole fleet to get 50% off any inspection after your first 2 large ag inspections. Plus, receive a special gift when you complete your 4th inspection. Don't wait till our shops fill up. Let our John Deere technicians make sure your equipment is ready in the spring. Offers end 12/31/2025. Restrictions apply. Call, stop by, or visit prairielandpartners.com to schedule today.
Prairieland Partners. 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome back into the Midway Motors Drive to the game. We are just about 6 minutes from tip-off of McPherson and Andover on the girls' basketball side. McPherson enters 1-3 on the year, and for the 5th game in a row, McPherson, a 4A school, not playing a 4A team, as so far it's been all 5A and 6A that the Bullpups have gone up against, defeating a 6A school in Hayesville campus, falling to 5A Salina South, just falling by 5 against 6A Liberal, and then 6A Derby. They fell 85-31 on Tuesday. That was a bit of a short-handed bunch as there's kind of an illness going around, obviously with it being cold and flu season, more and more people starting to get sick at certain times, and it makes things super unfortunate. But looks like everybody's back and good to go here for this game tonight as McPherson plays the number 2 ranked team by the coaches in 5A, that being the Andover Trojans. Andover is 2-0 on the year after playing at the Kansas City Piper Tournament of Champions last Friday and Saturday, I should say. So they have not played a game since Friday. They defeated Derby in the first matchup, and that was a come-from-behind effort where they eventually would win by 5 against the Derby Panthers. And then they went up against KC Piper one day later, winning 75-57 for Andover to win the Tournament of Champions in that 2-day tournament. They're led by a couple of stellar athletes on this team, both of which are juniors. There's 5'7" junior Bella Budara, who averaged 23 points a contest in the 2 matchups last weekend in Kansas City. She also averages 8 rebounds and 4.5 steals. Last year, she was a 5A first-team All-State honoree, the Ark Valley Chisholm Trail League Division II Player of the Year, and last weekend was the MVP of the Tournament of Champions. She's starting to earn some NCAA Division I offers. She shared on social media in August that she earned her first D1 offer from Lipscomb University. I have no doubt that will not be the last. That will not be the last D1 offer that she gets. Obviously, she's still a junior. They also have Greer Hand, who's really stepped into a big role this year after this team lost a couple of star athletes from last year. Hand is a 5'9" junior who averages 20 points a contest. It was named to the all-tournament team in the Tournament of Champions last weekend. She was an all-league honorable mention last year, averaging just a little bit north of 10 points a contest, but she's already put up 40 combined points in the 2 games that Andover has played. This is a team headed by Hannah Alexander, who is in her 4th season at Andover and has only lost 7 games. I touched on before the previous break when we talked to Mark Heidebrecht that over the last 2 regular seasons, Andover had only lost 1 game. However, over the past 2 years, they have finished in 3rd place in the state tournaments in 5A. This year, they're looking to put up that elusive title with this really good squad that they have this year. For McPherson, they're 1-3, currently on a 3-game losing streak after winning their first game against Hayesville Campus back on December 4th. That was 8 days ago as part of the Salina South preseason round robin. A day after, they fell to Salina South on the road in a game where they put up some open shots, but they were just unable to fall, and they fell 42-23. And then they had a hard-fought game against Liberal where they just fell short by 5 points, losing 53-48. And in fact, Liberal is now ranked in the top 10 in 6A by the KBCA, and rightfully so, because that was a really stellar group. McPherson had them for a while, but just could not get the win towards the end. But then they went up against a really stellar Derby squad on Tuesday where they fell 85-31. But this is a team that we've touched on a lot all season long that may not be the most skilled or maybe even the most athletic, but they are the most scrappy. They are the most competitive that we probably see in a lot of high schools around the area, especially at the 4A level. And come league play, this is a team that is going to learn a lot from some small things that they want to fix, especially with future Hall of Fame coach Clint Kinnaman, but also just with this league. It doesn't quite have the top 4A teams this year. Last year it was pretty stacked, but it's not quite as much this year. Now that could change once it gets closer to league play, but obviously only one way to find out. But this is a team, their leading scorer is Brooke Doyle, averaging 7.5 points a contest. She's a terrific athlete who was a second-team All-League honoree a season ago. But they've really got a lot of production from a couple of names that we weren't really expecting to have this much production early in the season. Those include sophomore guard Jersey Alexander, who averages over 6 points a contest, and then Amory Lowry, a 5'5" sophomore, who last year only scored 11 points. Now, mind you, she was only on varsity for about the second half of the year, but she scored 10 points in her season opener against Campus. She's coming off an 8-point performance in the loss to Derby on Tuesday. So this is a team that is scrappy and can definitely try to drive past a lot of really, really tough teams and maybe could turn a few heads in 4A this year. Obviously, not a forgiving non-league schedule, as it never usually is, but also a lot of coaches would agree that going up against tough teams makes you tougher as well. Coming up next, we'll give you the Act 360 Insurance starting lineups and tip-off of this game. You're listening to McPherson High School basketball on KMCP.
The Midway Motors Drive to the Game continues after this. Stream the Bullpups all season with live audio and video on the free Ad Astra Radio app. 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Hey folks, this is Darren Eddy with Ag 360 Insurance in Inman. Farmers, would you like to have your farm and personal insurance handled all by the one agency? At Ag 360 Insurance, we can handle it all with one agent. We would love an opportunity to sit down and visit with you about your insurance needs. Feel free to stop by our office on Old K61 in Inman or give Cody Moores or myself a call today at 620-585-2128 or check us out online at ag360insurance.com.
Life's better when you're under our roof because our agents can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family can have the help they need to continue to pursue their dreams.
Visit your local American Family Insurance agent, Steve Barr, at 807 North Main, McPherson.
Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Controlling your own weather can be easier than controlling anything else these days. This is Julie with RC Heating and Cooling. With a well-working cooling and heating system, you can be in control of your indoor weather at home. With so many things out of our hands, it's a good feeling to have a bit of stability. Call RC for a free estimate on new cooling and heating equipment. Call RC when your unit isn't up to par. Call RC to stay comfortable in any weather. Call RC 241-2787.
Most people know you have to change the engine oil regularly, but did you know that there are at least 4 other fluids that need serviced at regular intervals? These include transmission, power steering, brake, transfer cases, and more. Even hybrids require regular maintenance to maximize fuel economy and reduce costly repair bills. Come see the professional service team at Jarrett Automotive to make sure your car is in tip-top condition.
When it's time to give your car some care, come to Jar. We'll see you there.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome back to Andover High School. Tip-off just moments away between the Bullpups and Andover Trojans on the girls' side here today. Let's give you the starting lineups for the McPherson Bullpups. They are Jersey Alexander, Brooke Doyle, Riley Whitfield, Piper Alvord, and Kaysen Blake. For Andover, they are Bella Budara, Asia Sullivan, Sam Segrist, Bryn Eilert, and Greer Hand. Those starting lineups are brought to you by Act 360 Insurance. Act 360 Insurance is here to partner in your legacy. Contact agents Darren Eddy or Cody Moores in Inman. McPherson will be in their road red unis with red jerseys, red shorts, white lettering and numbering on the front and back, spelling McPherson above the numbers. Andover in their home whites, white jerseys and white shorts with blue and red trim, red lettering and numbering on the front and back, spelling Trojans above the numbers. Uniforms brought to you by McPherson Laundry and Dry Cleaners. It's where to take your clothes. Andover has won the tip. They'll go from left to right as we view the floor. We are underway here at Andover High School. On the far side, a three is good by Greer Hand, and immediately Greer Hand hits a deep shot to make it 3-0 Andover just 20 seconds in. Now McPherson with their first possession on offense. Alexander finds the freshman Blake, who throws an errant pass. It's tipped and taken away by Segrist. Defense comes in with the numbers. Kick near corner, wide open. Sullivan three, off the mark. Rebound fought for. Doyle almost had it, but it's lost. Budara collects and scores. And already, Coach Kinnaman wants a timeout. 5-0 Andover, just 45 seconds. Coach Kinnaman wants to talk things over. So it's just a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here at Andover High School, but a strong start once again for the number 2 ranked girls volleyball team, or girls volleyball. My brain has been wacky today. Girls basketball team in 5A, that being the Andover Trojans, a team that's 2-0 after a 75-57 win over KC Piper, led by Bella Budara, who scored the most recent points, averaging 23 of those per game. McPherson will keep their starting 5 on the floor. as we will be back in action right now as McPherson goes from right to left. 5-0 Andover, 45 seconds in. Whitfield with a handoff. Alexander steps back on a dime. Now has to swing the rock. Finds Whitfield, who fakes, drives, had it poked loose and taken away. That was Budara getting a fingertip on it. She averages 4.5 steals a game. On the drive, sliding to a stop. Eilert, turnaround shot won't go. Rebounded by McPherson. As Andover team looking to press as Alexander had it poked loose, but finds Whitfield. Back to Alexander. And they cross the mid-court stripe. Minute 20 in, 5-0 Andover. Dangerous pass tipped away and stolen once again. On the other end, Segrist in transition, blocked from behind by Doyle and out of bounds. And McPherson will head to the bench. Marin Sandbo will come in for Jersey Alexander. 6:32 to go first quarter. Andover will still have possession on the baseline just under the basket, as Andover leads 5-0. Deep inbound, Budara steps into an open three. Swish. 8-0 Andover. 6:20 to go first quarter. Here comes McPherson the other direction, and Whitfield traveled. Wanted to give it up to Doyle in the near corner, but took an extra step. And a turnover gives it right back. Now these two teams met last year at the Roundhouse, and Andover won 68-19 a season ago. McPherson trying to get the exact opposite this time, but they trail 8-0 2 minutes in. On the drive, kick inside, tough shot up and in. This time it is Bryn Eilert's turn to score, and it's 10-0 Andover 2 minutes in, and Coach Kinman wants to talk it over once again, but this time it'll be a full timeout, so we'll take one with them. 10-0 Andover 2 minutes in. We're back in 30 here at Andover High School. This is Bullpup basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
Playing Santa isn't always easy. Holiday stress levels are high, and the list of people to buy for keeps growing. Great Plains Federal Credit Union can take the stress out of your holiday shopping with Visa gift cards. They are the safe and easy way to ensure your loved ones get the perfect gift they've always wanted. Stop by today to get your holiday Visa gift card at Great Plains Federal Credit Union, with locations in McPherson, Salina, Hillsborough, and Abilene. Member NCUA.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
McPherson girls trail 10-0 2 minutes in to this contest against the Andover Trojans on the road. Andover comes in the number 2 team in 5A, following a terrific weekend in Kansas City last year, and they're looking to be possibly the front runners to go all the way after back-to-back years finishing in third place. They're trying to get a state title under their belts, which would be the first for girls basketball in their school's history. A bad pass and another turnover right after the timeout. Coast to coast, right-hand scoop layup good by Segrist. 12-0 Andover, and Coach Kinnaman wants a near platoon swap coming in to the game. Blake has it far side, trying to wave the ball around, looking for help. Backdoor feed. Doyle gets bumped, ball out of bounds off of Andover. It'll stay with McPherson. Coach Kinnaman wanted a blocking foul but didn't get one. Coming in for the first time is Katie Robert for Andover. For McPherson, Jersey Alexander returns, but Audra Sandbo and Carly Cooper come in for the first time. 5:32 to go first quarter. McPherson with the ball down 12-0 in the first quarter. Deep inbound, tipped around and taken away again by Andover. Near side, here comes Budara. Kick left side of the paint, open layup good by Roberts. And Andover balloons into a 14-0 lead to start off. 5:15 to go first quarter. Sandbo near side. Cooper drives, handoff. Alexander wants a three. She got it. McPherson's on the board with a Jersey Alexander three-point shot, and it's 14-3. 3 minutes into the game, near side. Andover tries to answer. They don't. Short on the three, but an offensive rebound. An extra dribble, kick out left side. Hand for three, short. Rebound fought for, and we'll have a foul called on Andover. So it'll go back the other direction. Foul on Roberts. That's the first foul called on either team today. Kaysen Blake will return for McPherson. She'll come in for Brooke Doyle. A freshman comes in for a senior. 4:49 to go, first quarter, 14-3 Andover. Blake did not play on Tuesday, but she has had a pretty good start to her high school career as it's taken away once again. Here comes Sullivan, who got the steal off of Alexander on the other end. A foul call on the shot, so Sullivan will shoot 2. Alexander will be called for the harm. Asia Sullivan, the 5'4 junior, who is also saw her speed in the last play. She is a track star for Andover High School as well. First free throw. Swish. 14-3 Andover. 4:36 to go, first quarter. Correction, should be 15-3, I believe. Second free throw, good. 16-3. So, yep, I was correct in that one. In for the first time, Bella Davis, 6'1 senior for the Andover Trojans. 4.5 minutes to go in the first frame. Cooper has the ball on the near wing with a crossover move. Top of the key, finds Blake. Near side, Marin Sanbo. Quick pass near side. Audra finds Cooper in the corner. Still 15 on the timer. Cooper steps in, picks up the dribble. Dangerous pass in the corner. Alexander waves the ball around, drives on Sullivan, steps back, shot clock at 10. On the drive, Alexander had a poke from behind and take it away. Budara with another steal. 2-on-2 break. Budara's Euro step scoop layup way off. Good defense by Marin Sanbo. Rebounded by McPherson. Marin on the other direction. Kick near side for Audra. Right-handed dribble, cross-court feed. Alexander on the far side. She steps back, turns the corner, gets bumped, no whistle. Coach Kinnaman pleading for a foul. Near side, Marin Sanbo. Right-handed waist-high dribble, finds Blake on the right wing. Shot clock down to 10. Audra top of the key, near side Alexander with 7, with 6, a crossover, lost the handle, a dive for the ball near side. It'll be a tie-up, and the arrow will keep it with McPherson, but they have 3 on the shot clock. Brooke Doyle, Piper Alvord, and Riley Whitfield check back in for McPherson. 3 on the shot clock for McPherson, 3:28 to go first quarter. Andover leads 16-3. Whitfield to throw it in. Right in front of her. Now back to Whitfield. She has to chuck up a deep 3. Misses short. And that's a shot clock violation. A turnover back the other way. Andover with the ball once more. Near side driving. Pull-up jumper. Rattles home for hand. And Coach Kinnaman wants another timeout. 18-3 Andover, 3:11 to go in the first quarter. We'll take one with them. You're listening to McPherson High School basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
If you're changing jobs or considering early retirement, you may be wondering what to do with your 401k. Before taking any action, make sure you know the rules, as mistakes can be costly. At Iron Horse Financial, we can show you how to avoid IRS penalties and full taxation, plus a little-known strategy to access funds early. For more info, go to 401krollovermistakes.com and download your free guide. You can also reach us at 620-765-6456.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
All Andover in the first quarter so far. 3:11 to go in the first frame. And Coach Kinnaman has called timeout 3 times already as Andover leads 18-3. Only one made shot from McPherson. It was a 3 by sophomore Jersey Alexander. But it's been the stifling defense of Andover, who's forced a multitude of steals already, especially with team's leading stealer Bella Budara, who averages just shy of 5 a game in the early part of the year. Riley Whitfield takes the ball up. High pass into the low post. Audra Sanbo held up, but there will be a foul called on Andover. Foul on Budara, her first, team second. McPherson has not been whistled for a foul yet. Audra Sanbo will play it in. Ball above her head, looking, still looking. Finally just chucks it up, and it was stolen by Budara. Then she got fouled by Alvord. Her first foul. Kaysen Blake will come back in for McPherson. 3 minutes to go, first quarter, 18-3 Andover. Alicia Pierce, a 5'5 freshman, controls the ball. Now high pass, top of the key, Budara, guarded by Whitfield. Budara kicks near side. Pierce with a fake. Back to the top of the key. Hand drives, triple teamed. A tie-up. The arrow will keep it with Andover with 18 on the shot clock as 3 defenders came in and closed in on her. Pierce will throw it in on the near side. 2:42 to go first quarter. It's 18-3 Andover. High pass, top of the key. Hand near side, Budara on a curl. Fires a 3. Got it. 8 first quarter points for Bella Budara, the reigning Division II of the Ark Valley Chisholm Trail League Player of the Year, and that was as a sophomore. Alvord the other direction, top of the key. Doyle with a left-handed dribble. At the elbow, lost it again and stolen by Andover. Pierce up the floor on the far side, guarded by Sambo all the way. Scoop layup, too strong. Rebound fought for out of bounds. It will go back to McPherson. While we have a pause in the action, I'd like to thank some of our sponsors. McPherson High School basketball brought to you in part by Ag 360 Insurance with Darren Eddy and Cody Moore's RC Heating and Cooling, Great Plains Federal Credit Union, and Edward Jones McPherson. Asia Sullivan checked back in for the Andover Trojans. 2 minutes to go first quarter, 21-3 Andover. Doyle with the ball on the near side, handoff, Whitfield back to Doyle on the near side. She fakes, drives all the way, layup too strong, and we'll have a whistle and a foul on McPherson. They actually changed it back. He said he pointed in the wrong direction. It's actually a foul on Andover, as the foul is called on Bella Davis. So McPherson gets him back with a fresh shot clock. 1:45 to go first quarter, down 21-3. Whitfield looking to throw in. Deep inbound. Doyle has it. Doyle finds a cutting Alvord. Kick far side. Whitfield fakes, drives. A tough scoop layup, good, but it's not going to count. They call it travel. So it'll go back the other direction with 95 seconds to go in the first quarter. 21-3 Andover. Near side, high pass into the near corner. Eilert gets a screen. Was open for a second, but gave it up. Hand almost walked. Hand had it poked loose off her foot. No, they say last touch by McPherson. My angle looked like it was off her foot, but they do not say so. 81 seconds to go in the first. Andover keeps it with 20 on the shot clock, up by 18. Segrist with the ball, kick far wing. Sullivan gets a screen. Back to Segrist. She fakes, drives, free throw line. Now back to the top of the circle on the drive. Sullivan, tough scoop layup. Crawls off. Rebound fought for. They get it back. Stick back won't go. Rebounded by McPherson. Deep pass on a bounce. Doyle collects on the near side. Doyle gets bumped at the free throw line, and a foul will be called. Just the 4th team foul. Next one would put McPherson in the bonus. That's the 2nd foul on Bella Davis, so she'll have to sub out. Katie Robert back in. 56.6 to go first quarter, 21-3 Andover. McPherson with the ball on the baseline. They'll play it in. Trying to find Blake, but it's knocked away and intercepted. Here comes Sullivan the other direction, one-on-one. Layup crawls off. Rebound tipped and taken by Audra Sandbo. Here come the Bullpups. Doyle near midcourt, picks up the dribble. High pass near side, out of bounds. It will stay with McPherson as it went out right on the Andover bench. So Doyle will play it in on the near sideline. 2 clocks separated by about 13 seconds. 21-3 Andover. Whitfield far side, Blake fakes, drives baseline, held up. Needs help, finds it with Doyle on the right wing. High cross-court feed, Sandbo for 3, short. Rebounded by Andover. And here come the Trojans. Shot clock, it's running, but should be turned off either way. But on the drive, ball was shot and missed. Out of bounds, it will go back to McPherson. So 17.7 to go in the first quarter. 21-3 Andover. McPherson will look to hold for the last shot. Down 21-3. Whitfield fakes, finds Sambo with 6 seconds. Now down to 5. Blake with 3 on the right wing, needs help. Whitfield chucks up a 3. No good, and that's the end of the first quarter. Andover with a lengthy lead at the end of one, 21-3. Second quarter coming up after this. We're back in 30 seconds from Andover. This is McPherson High School basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP. KMCP.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Bergen. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's a new beginning. Stop by our office at 421 North Main Street, McPherson, or give us a call at 620-242-1480. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
21-3, Andover leads McPherson through one quarter of play here at Andover High School. It's been a stifling defense by Andover so far in this game. McPherson has only put up, I believe, maybe 4 shots in total, and only one of them has gone down, which was a 3 by Jersey Alexander. Coverage of Bullpup basketball presented by McPherson College. You bring the dream, we'll build the team. Success is a team effort. Begin building yours at McPherson College. It's a great day to be a Bulldog. Also like to thank Next Tech Wireless. Stream today's game live with the Ad Astra Radio app powered by Next Tech Wireless. Find the latest phones and devices at the best prices. McPherson will start off the second quarter with the ball, going from right to left, 21-3. McPherson trails. Doyle has it, top of the circle, stops on a dime, tried to find a cutting Marin Sandbo, but it's ripped away. And over the other direction, they have the numbers on the drive all the way. Tough layup, short, and Whitfield tried to save it, but her feet were out of bounds, so she did not establish position, they say. So Andover will get it back. 29 on the shot clock when they play it in under the basket on the baseline. It'll be Pierce to do so. High pass, top of the key, hand. Drive, stops in the low post, but kicks out left side. It's Segrist with the ball. With a crossover, she lost it out of bounds. And back to McPherson. Five on the floor for McPherson. Marin Sandbo, Riley Whitfield, Jersey Alexander, Piper Alvord, and Brooke Doyle. Alexander has it on the right wing. Holds the ball. Alvord near side Whitfield. Now into the corner for Sandbo. Work it back around. Doyle. Top of the key. Spins. Needs help. Finds it with Whitfield. Shot clock at 12. Whitfield gets a screen. Bounce pass into Doyle at the elbow. She's double teamed, but a reach-in foul will be called on Andover. Foul on Eilert, her first. And McPherson will have a fresh shot clock when they play it in on the baseline. Marin Sandbo will play it in. Looking, still looking, still looking. 5-second violation. And another turnover. She did not get it in time. And Kaysen Blake will come back in. She'll come in for Marin Sandbo. So now the starting 5 on the floor for McPherson. Andover with the ball, up 21-3. Budara catch and shoot 3. Got it to go. Her third 3 of the game. 24-3 Andover. 6:40 to go, first half. Doyle near side. Steps up at the free throw line. Spins, fakes, now shoots. It crawls off. Rebounded by Andover. Hand looking the other direction. Deep pass. Segrist trying to drive baseline, kick left wing. Another open 3. Too strong that time. Rebound fought for on the deck, and Andover kept it alive. That was Budara. Now another 3. Cash. Segrist from downtown. And it's 27-3 Andover with 6:05 to go in the first half. Blake with the ball far side. She stomps on a dime, looking for help. Bounce pass, poked away, taken by Andover. But a carry will be called on Budara. So a turnover right back to McPherson it will go. 5:55 to go in the second. Carly Cooper will come back in for McPherson. replacing Brooke Doyle. McPherson plays it in on the baseline. Whitfield with a bounce pass that goes all the way to the backcourt, which they can get, and it's picked up by Alexander. Near side, Alvord had it poke loose, a dive for it. Alvord almost got it back, but it was taken by Pierce. Here comes Andover. A bounce pass official was in the way, but just got out of it, and we'll have a foul called on Carly Cooper for a near tackle. And Carly Cooper called for the harm. Her first, team's first, 5:37 to go first half, 27-3 Andover. Pierce to throw it in. Deep inbound, near side, Budara, another deep three. Short that time. Rebound tip. Blake tries to save it and does to Alexander. And then a reach-in foul will be called on the far side as Alexander tried to drive. Foul will be on Sam Segrist. Her first, team's second in the second quarter. 5:28 to go. 27-3 Andover. McPherson with the ball. Whitfield controls the point just across the blue-painted midcourt stripe. Fake handoff, Alexander stops, bounce pass, Blake. Thought about a three, now drives. Tough layup short. Long rebound taken by Andover. Pierce the other direction. Kicks near side. On the drive, baseline, now top of the key. Budara, another three, good. 14 first half points for Bella Budara. Timeout McPherson. 30-3 Andover. 5 minutes to go in the first half. We'll keep it here, just a 30-second timeout, but now McPherson with just one timeout remaining in this entire game. And there's still 21 minutes to go in the full game. Coverage of McPherson High School basketball brought to you in part by Art Shirt Gear for Sport, McPherson Booster Club, Farmers Alliance, Next Tech Wireless, McPherson College, Idea Tech, Prairie Hills Financial with Glenn Snell, Pleasant View Home, McPherson Car Connection, The Boiler House, People's Bank and Trust, Erickson Custom Building, Midway Motors, Prairie Land Partners, American Family Insurance with Steve Barr, and JAR Performance Automotive. 30-3 Andover. 5 minutes to go in the first half. McPherson trying to find some answers. The only points were by Jersey Alexander in the first quarter. McPherson has not scored in the second quarter yet. Backdoor feed, Alvord, wide open layup. Right on cue, McPherson finally breaks the drought. 30-5, high pass, low post, now top of the key. Eilert thought about a three, but steps up. Handoff near side, Sullivan gets a screen. Wanted to go baseline. Good defense by Blake. Kick near side. Segrist. Robert on the baseline. Doubled up. Dangerous pass taken away by Sandbo. McPherson trying to give Andover a taste of their own medicine as they try to close off this first half on a high note. Alexander gets bumped, no whistle. Sandbo controls it on the far side. High pass taken away. Some miscommunication, and Budara will go all the way home and hit the open layup. 16 points for Bella Budara. 32-5 Andover with just under 4 minutes to go first half. Alexander had a poke loose, but a foul will be called. A reach-in foul on Asia Sullivan, her first. Team's third, as Riley Whitfield and Andra Sandbo will return from McPherson, so will Brooke Doyle. McPherson will play it in, 32-5 Andover. 3:50 to go in the second. Whitfield, kick near side, Audra. Top of the key, Doyle. Swing right side, Cooper into the far corner, Whitfield. She stops, looking for help, finds it, top of the key, Doyle. Drives, spins, fakes, needs help again. Near side, Alvord. Alvord backing down Budara, kick near side, Cooper. She'll try a three. Just short, rebounded by Andover for a second, but then the ball poked loose, and Whitfield got the steal. Cooper, extra pass, Audra Sandbo near side, now top of the key, Doyle, she wants a three. Just off the mark, rebounded by Andover, but McPherson starting to get some good looks. Here come the Lady Trojans, near side. Robert, cross-court feed, Budara. Budar gets a screen, top of the key, turns the corner, drives, shot blocked by Albert and out of bounds. A good defense by Piper. It will stay with Andover. Greer Hand will return for Andover. She'll check in for Bryn Eilert. 2:58 to go first half. Andover with the ball up 32-5. They play it in far corner to Segrist. Inside, and the ball lost, but they say poked out of bounds by Cooper. It will stay with Andover. They play it into Robert, top of the key, guarded well, tough shot up, way short. They try to save it, and they do. Sullivan. Budara splits through defenders, tough scoop layup, way off, rebounded by McPherson. Cooper then hits the deck, no whistle, a deep pass, take it away. Sullivan, far side Robert, baseline jumper, no. Sullivan the offensive rebound. Hand with the ball on the left wing, and the Bass take it away. Here comes Audra Sandbo one-on-one. Layup too strong, rebounded by Andover. Hand the other direction on the near side, crosses all the way. Tough layup, way too short. Good defense by Doyle. Now a fight for the ball, and taken by Andover. Budara, another three. No. Rebound fought for, and finally, after a lot of contact, a foul is called on Andover. Foul on Segrist, her second, team's fourth. Next one puts McPherson in the bonus. 2:11 to go first half, and now a timeout will be called by Andover. Coach Hannah Alexander wants to talk things over. We'll take one with her. 2:11 to go first half, 32-5 Andover. This is McPherson High School basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
If you're searching for assisted living for your loved one that offers personalized health programs, freedom from cooking, and a safe and secure environment, visit Sunflower Terrace by Bethany Village in Lynchburg, Kansas. Whether your loved one seeks full independence or needs a little assistance day to day, you should explore the affordable options at Sunflower Terrace in Lynchburg by Bethany Village. Experience the art of living.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
32-5 Andover, but McPherson starting to find their waves defensively at the very least, which forced head coach Hannah Alexander of the Andover Trojans to call her first time out of the game. It was 21-3 at the end of the first quarter. McPherson's only 5 points are a three-point shot by Jersey Alexander, the other two a layup by Piper Albert. But they've started to get some good looks on the offensive end, which we didn't see much in the first quarter, as McPherson's offense really went up against an amazingly good, I don't even know if that's a correct phrase, but a very, very good Andover defense. There's a reason why a lot of teams or a lot of people are saying that Andover could be a front runner for winning the 5A state title. Whitfield tried to kick it near side, but it's taken away. Here comes Andover on the other end. Robert goes up strong, missed the layup though. Ball tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Andover. And Coach Alexander is now incensed that there was no foul call. So now both coaches are starting to get infuriated. Top of the key from the free throw line. Shot up, won't go. A late whistle and a foul, which was the correct whistle. That did look like a foul, and Albert gets hit with her second. 2 free throws coming for Katie Roberts. There was a lot of arm contact on that shot, which is why the whistle was blown. First free throw. Crawls in, hit the back rim, and fell in. 33-5 Andover. Robert trying to make it 34-5. Free throw on its way. Short. Offensive rebound, stick back good by Greer Hand. Just turned the corner on whoever was boxing her out and was able to get the score. Make it a 30-point Andover lead. 100 seconds to go first half. Alexander on the far side, hands it off for Doyle in between the circles, guarded well, but Doyle now drives, stops, puts up a tough layup, and it crawls home. Doyle shot that over Roberts. Now a deep pass, Hand drives baseline, and a reach-in foul will be called on McPherson. Foul on Audra Sandbo, her first, team's third. Coach Kinnaman telling the official that Those exact same things have happened on the other end, but there have been no whistle. Andover to throw it in with a fresh shot clock. Deep pass Budara, who has 16 points. Pulls up from the elbow, way short, rebounded by McPherson. Good defense by Alvord. Blake with the board. Here come the Pups. Whitfield drives. Tough shot blocked, rebounded by Andover. 1 minute to go, first half. Bounce pass, Hand puts it up, in and out, rebounded by McPherson. Cason Blake with the board. McPherson has the numbers if they push. Whitfield inside, Alvord lays it up and in. Alvord with 4 points, 35-9 Andover. Deep pass, Budara drives baseline, puts it up and in off the window. Make it 20 first half points for Bella Budara. Shot clock turned off, 30 seconds to go first half, 37-9 Andover. Ball just ripped away by Andover. That was by Robert. Here come the Trojans. Near side, Hand for three, got it. Her second three of the game, 40-9 Andover, 10 seconds to go first half. Doyle on the near side, poke loose again. She gets it back though with 5. Dangerous pass tip taken away. 2 seconds, half court heave. Out of bounds, but they will say no time left, and that's the end of the first half. It's all Andover through 2 quarters of play. Andover 40, McPherson 9. Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report is coming up right after this. This is McPherson High School basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
You're listening to the Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report. Great Plains Federal Credit Union, placing people before profit. 98.9 and 1540 KMCP. The McPherson Bullpups play here.
Show your Bullpup pride with apparel from Art Shirt, Gear for Sport at 211 North Main, downtown McPherson. We offer a wide variety of apparel for everyone in the family, offering sizes from newborn all the way to 4X. We wish all the student athletes a safe and successful season. Go Bullpups!
Get back to doing what you love with Advanced Physical Therapy in McPherson. Whether you're recovering from injury, surgery, or just want to move with less pain, their expert team is here to help. Call or stop by Advanced Physical Therapy in McPherson today.
Do you need custom shirts, hoodies, polos, or other apparel printed? Whether it's for your sports team, business, or church, 37 Print Co. in Hutch has you covered. Hi, I'm Amanda. Check out our work on Facebook, 37 Print Co. We print shirts.
This is Lane Gillespie with your Ad Astra Radio halftime report. As K-State football enters the Colin Klein era, there are some coaching staff moves that are being made. There will be departures with the previous coordinators and position coaches. In fact, the previous defensive coordinator, Joe Klanderman, is now at Baylor. But Klein did make a couple of moves with incoming coaches yesterday, hiring a pair of Kansas natives, including Stanton Weber as the new special teams coordinator. He's a native of Overland Park, Kansas, and most recently was the special teams coordinator at Toledo for 3 years, where in 2024, he was a finalist for the Special Teams Coordinator of the Year. He also hired Trey Scott as the new general manager. Scott is a former K-State quarterback from 2007 to 2010 and is a Shawnee, Kansas native out of Mill Valley High School. He has worked in player personnel with the NFL for 11 seasons, as he did so with the Raiders when they were both in Oakland and Las Vegas. But now he'll be the general manager at K-State football, where he will manage the composition of the roster and, in consultation with Klein and the assistants, determine strategies to retain current student athletes and attract prospective student athletes in the future. The Kansas City Royals have made a couple of moves. Outfielder Mike Yastrzemski, who came in during the trade deadline last year, is now headed to Atlanta as he agreed on a 2-year, $23 million contract with the Atlanta Braves. Last year, in 146 games with San Francisco and for Kansas City, he hit .233 with 17 home runs. But the Royals did bring in an outfielder, agreeing on a 1-year, $5.25 million deal with with outfielder Lane Thomas. Thomas is a 30-year-old outfielder who spent the last year and a half with the Cleveland Guardians going through several ups and downs. But Thomas was a gem in 2023 when he hit 28 home runs and stole 20 bases for the Washington Nationals. Well, tonight's a big night for KU volleyball as they get ready for the Sweet 16 as they face unbeaten Nebraska up in Lincoln. Nebraska is the number 1 overall team in the country, and the Jayhawks, who ended the regular season at number 16, are looking to pull off an upset to advance to the Elite Eight. First serve tonight in Lincoln will be at 8:30. Coming up this weekend, college basketball returns as the Jayhawks and the Wildcats will be in action, both of which on the road. The Jayhawks will be in Raleigh, North Carolina to face NC State with tip-off at 4:30, and the Kansas State Wildcats will go up against the Creighton Blue Jays. They will be in Omaha. Tip-off for the K-State game is at 2 o'clock on Saturday. Nationally, tomorrow is a big day as well in college football as the Heisman Trophy will be awarded. The Heisman finalists are Notre Dame running back Jeremiah Love, Indiana quarterback Fernando Mendoza, Vanderbilt quarterback Diego Pavia, and Ohio State quarterback Julian Sayin. The Heisman Trophy ceremony will be tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the evening. That's your halftime report. More basketball coverage is coming up next.
More of the Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report is coming up after this. Next, we'll recap tonight's first half stats. Your home for the McPherson Bullpups is 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Living the sweet life at So Swedish in Lindsborg. Explore Swedish candies you won't find anywhere else. Plus all the classic favorites you love. Bring the kids or just the kid in you. Living the sweet life at So Swedish downtown Lindsborg.
Your health matters, and so does being close to the care you need. McPherson Center for Health offers compassionate care right here in your community. McPherson Center for Health, caring for you close to home.
When it comes to your personal banking, it should be, well, personal. That's how we do business at the Farmer State Bank. Farmer State Bank combines personal service with the modern convenience of advanced technology. Visit any one of our locations in Galva, Lindsborg, or McPherson and see how we take service. Very personal.
Look out for a snowball fight cake bite. Delicious vanilla cake with bright blue filling and confetti snowflake sprinkles. I promise it won't hurt. Scooter's Coffee. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Scooter's Coffee in Hutchinson, McPherson, Salina, and Abilene.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome back to the Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report as McPherson trails 40-9 on the girls' side so far here today. And this is a team that has just gone up against an amazingly good defense that Andover has here today. Especially, again, one of the front runners in 5A. Just about anybody would say, as they have a lot of future college talent, especially with Bella Budara, who leads the way with 18 first-half points for Andover. And then they've just had their fingerprints all over the ball, just about every single possession. But in the second quarter, McPherson started to turn things around at least a little bit. They got a few more open looks, which started to fall. They trailed 21-3 at the end of the first and were able to put 6 points on the board in the second quarter. Obviously, we'll just have to just a lot of it has been the defense that Andover has in this contest, and that's why they've really pushed things against McPherson here today. But this Andover team, again, led by Bella Budara, 18 points, 10 points for Greer Hand, 5 for Sam Segrist, 3 by Katie Roberts, and 2 apiece by Bryn Eilert and Asia Sullivan. Only 3 different scores for McPherson. Piper Alvord has 4 points, 3 points by Jersey Alexander, and 2 points by Brooke Doyle. So those are the first half numbers for this one so far. Second half action will return right after this as McPherson trails 40-9 on the girls basketball side. This is McPherson High School basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
Your home for McPherson Bullpup basketball. Find exclusive stories and streaming audio online at adastraradio.com or download the Ad Astra Radio app. 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Hey Bullpup fans, want to make a real difference in McPherson? Join the Bullpup Booster Club today.
The Bullpup Booster Club proudly supports all student programs and activities, helping our teams, clubs, and organizations succeed. Your membership helps fund uniforms, equipment, and so much more for our students. By supporting the Booster Club, you're backing all of the Bullpups. Visit bullpupbooster.com to join today. Together, we're stronger. Go Bullpups!
Are you needing some help upgrading your home? I'm Jared, inviting you to check us out at Krupp Lumber in Heston, your one-stop destination for all your construction and woodworking needs. We offer a wide selection of top-quality windows and doors like Marvin and Anderson. We also offer kitchen and bath options like R.D. Henry cabinets and Onyx showers to make your home stand the test of time. Ask about our in-state delivery and direct shipment options. Check us out at krupplumber.com. Krupp Lumber, service is our specialty.
Hello, I'm Gloria Schrader, a proud McPherson parent and grandparent who believes that teamwork is key to reaching our goals. Working in the claims department at Farmers Alliance, I love seeing our company unite to support our policyholders through tough times. Being a part of a team that helps people rebuild their lives is as awesome as a victory in the big game. At Farmers Alliance, we're excited to be part of this amazing community and thrilled to cheer on all our local teams to success.
LS Tractor is your performance pack tractor for all seasons, now offering 0% for 120 months on select models, including our 57 horsepower hydrostat. Our universal skid steer quick attach makes switching a breeze. Our tough heavy lifting loaders give you more strength. Add a third function easily and get your grapple on. Get a wide range of capabilities, attachments, and implements. Visit Moundridge Tractor and get more features for less money, where customer service has been our business since 1985. Start blue, stay blue with LS Tractor.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome back to Andover High School as the McPherson Bullpups on the girls' side trail 40-9 through 2 quarters of play, and the second half has just begun. Andover has been amazing on both sides of the ball. Is on the drive. Sullivan missed the shot, and it's a wedgie. We have a wedgie here in Andover as the ball sticks between the rim and the backboard. So obviously it's a missed shot, but she was fouled. She'll go to the line for 2, but we got to do something about the basketball right now. The athletic director goes and grabs another basketball. The official tried to throw it to the basketball and it didn't come loose, and then now it did, which it went in the bucket. But yeah, as I mentioned, shot will not count. 2 free throws for Asia Sullivan. Foul was on Kaysen Blake. First free throw, back rim and in. She has one more free throw, and it goes down. 2 for 2 at the stripe for Asia Sullivan. 42-9 Andover. 7:50 to go, third quarter. McPherson was outscored in the first quarter, 21-3. Is a bad pass taken away by Andover. Here's a deep pass. Budara gets it off the ricochet and lays it in with the left hand. But McPherson was outscored 21-3 at the end of the first quarter. We're able to turn things around for a bit. Outscored 19-6 in the second quarter. But now 44-9, another errant pass almost to the far sideline. Now a wrestle for the ball, or a couple players dive for it, and we'll have a tie-up. The arrow will give it to McPherson. Marin Sambo will now check in. And Sambo will control the point. Thought about giving it up, but did not do so. Near side, Sambo, cross-court feed. Alexander on the left wing. Back to Sambo on the near side. Andover looks like they're running a zone defense now with 3-2. Bounce pass into Blake. Tough layup. Just crawled off, but she got fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2. The freshman, Kaysen Blake, going to the line. Bryn Eiler called for her second foul. First team foul of the quarter. Blake at the line. This is actually her first free throws of the season. First free throw is good, and it's kind of been poked fun at in practice for the free throw routine she has, because she grabs the ball, dribbles a couple of times, and then kind of fakes or just acts as she shoots it, but without the ball in her right hand, then shoots it. And she hit the second one, so it worked out, so she goes 2 for 2. 44-11 Andover, 7 minutes to go, third quarter. Sullivan, top of the key. On the right side, cross-court feed, hand, steps into a long 2, short, Rebound fought for, they get it back. A shot up, missed. Good defense by Blake. Out of bounds, it will stay with Andover. 18 on the shot clock when McPherson plays it in. Carly Cooper comes in for Case and Blake. 6:47 to go in the third. Scanning the floor, they play it in near side, a fake, discards the defender, 3 on the way, short. Offensive rebound by Sullivan, who then lost it, but found Budara, now into hand, a layup, too strong. Another tip rebound out of bounds, and it will stay with Andover again. Riley Whitfield will come in for the Pups. For Marin Sandbo. 6:36 to go, third quarter. Andover with the ball up 44-11. They'll have a fresh shot clock. Deep inbound, top of the key for Segrist, or rather that is Segrist, who drives all the way, missed the shot, rebounded by McPherson. Alexander stop and go move, bounce past Cooper, long 2, just off the front rim, rebounded, fought for, Albert got it back, then lost it, out of bounds, it will go to Andover. Good effort by Piper, though, to get the ball back, but just could not convert. Back the other way it goes. Andover with the ball. 6:10 to go, third quarter. Sullivan controls the point near side, guarded by Whitfield. Right side hand, fires an open 3, too strong. A fight for the rebound. It finds Hand, who drove in, missed the layup, rebounded by Doyle. McPherson with the ball. Whitfield. Deep pass, Cooper, far corner, back to Whitfield. McPherson will slow it down. 44-11 Andover, 5:40 to go in the third. Alexander near side, Albert in the corner. Lost the handle, found it again. Whitfield stops, back to Cooper, top of the key. Held up, one-on-one, shot clock at 8. Cooper turns the corner, tough layup, just crawled off, but a foul called, and Carly Cooper will now head to the stripe. Foul on Budara, which is her second. Team second in this third quarter. Amory Lowry will come in for the first time. She heads to the scores table as Cooper nails the first free throw. Checks in for Jersey Alexander. Second free throw, swish. Carly Cooper goes 2 for 2 at the stripe. McPherson a perfect 4 for 4 at the free throw line in this third quarter. 44-13, Andover with the lead. Sullivan, top of the key, finds Segrist. Near side, fading shot, Budara, well short, offensive rebound, but a quick shot up. That wasn't even close, rebounded by Whitfield, who then gets it tied up, but McPherson still keeps. They push. Cooper into the corner for Alvord. Thought about shooting, but held back. Near side, Lowry with a fake. Lowry near side, Cooper. Drives, no poke loose, I should say. Top of the key, Whitfield 3, too strong. Rebounded by Andover, but a foul on Andover, they say. So take away the rebound and a foul on Sullivan, her second, team's third. McPherson will have a fresh shot clock, but first a timeout will be called by Andover. 44-13 Andover with 4:52 to go in the third quarter. We'll go ahead and take one with her. We're back in 30 from Andover High School. This is McPherson High School basketball for the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP. DP.
Exciting news, McPherson. The Cedars is now proud to be part of the Blue. With the Cedars, now part of the Blue Stem community.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
44-13, Andover leads over McPherson, but Andover just got a turnover, and they have the ball back. Sullivan has it far side, looking top of the key, finds Hand. High pass, low post, turn, shot up and in by Eilert. 46-13, Andover, 4.5 minutes to go in the third. Lowry held up near midcourt, finds Whitfield on the near side. Bounce pass, Alvord going into the low post, finds Doyle. Doyle, tough shot up, won't go. Long rebound fought for. Doyle got it back. Near side, needs help. Cross-court feed. Lowry, left side. Drives, Euro step, got past the defenders and scored. What a move by Almarie Lowry. Her first points of the game. Deep pass, near side, hand was open, but drives baseline instead. Missed the layup. And a late whistle, and they say a foul called on the shot. Foul on Doyle and 2 free throws for Greer Hand. And going to the line for the first time today. Kason Blake and Audra Sandbo check in. Hand has 10 points. First free throw, in and out. One more free throw coming up for Greer. On its way, and swish. So she goes 1 of 2. Checking back in is Bella Davis. She checks in for Bryn Eilert. 47-15 Andover. 3:50 to go, third quarter. No look pass. Lowry has it near side with a crossover in between the rings. Near side in the wing. Sandbo finds Whitfield. Left-handed dribble trying to turn the corner. Sullivan on her. And Blake had it off of her foot. No, they say last touch by Andover. Wow. That looked clearly off her foot. It'll stay with McPherson. And nope, the officials came together and overruled it. So it will go back to Andover. 3.5 minutes to go, third quarter, 47-15. Andover leads McPherson. Budara, top of the circle. Kicks right side. A crossover move by Segrist. She steps back, looks for help, finds it right wing. Sullivan steps up, now back near side. Budara drives all the way, scoop layup, crawls in, and one. Bella Budara with 22 points for Andover. Whitfield called for the foul, her first. And going to the line for the and one opportunity is Bella Budara. Free throw, short, long rebound. A fight for the ball, a dive near side. And it will be out of bounds off of Andover. 3:06 to go, third quarter. Lowry with the ball, controlling the point, almost lost it, got it back, poke loose, and a foul called on Segrist, her third. Team's fourth. Next one puts McPherson in the bonus. 2:56 to go, third quarter. Katie Robert back in for Andover. 49-15, Andover leads, and we'll have another substitution. Alicia Pierce checks in for Andover. Cooper to throw it in, finds Whitfield with a step-back move on the near side. Couple of jab steps by Lowry on the near wing. Now Blake, top of the circle. Handoff, near side, driving all the way. Whitfield had it poke loose and a foul called. And Whitfield will go to the line for two. Foul on Pierce, her first. And Riley looking for her first points of the game. 49-15 Andover, 2:43 to go in the third. First free throw, good. One more free throw for Riley. It is good. 2 for 2 at the stripe for the junior. 49-17 Andover. 2:40 to go in the third. Piper Albert, Brooke Doyle will head to the scores table. Budar with the ball on the right wing. Gets a screen, high pass, low post. Davis turns the corner, shoots, misses. Offensive rebound by Roberts. Pierce cross-court feed. Budara, deep three, no. And another offensive rebound by Andover. Pass inside. Davis turns left, lost it, but a foul called on McPherson on the floor on Kason Blake. Her second, fourth team foul. Next one puts Andover in the bonus. As I mentioned earlier, Doyle and Alvord check in for the Bullpups. Carly Tilson comes in for the first time, but Budara catch and shoot three near side. Off the mark, went over the backboard, out of bounds, and back to McPherson. Tilson, who checked in for the first time, is a 5'8 freshman. Whitfield, top of the key, 2:05 to go third quarter. Backdoor cut and taken away. Another steal by Andover. Budara with a crossover move, steps up on Doyle, drives. Pass inside was tipped, but it found Davis, and she laid it in. Davis's first points of the game, 51-17 Andover with 105 seconds left in the third. Lowry turns the corner, gets bumped, and a foul called. And Amory Lowry will shoot two as McPherson is in the bonus.
Foul is on Katie Robert. Her second.
And they call the foul on Katie Robert, her second. But two free throws for Amory Lowry. She has 2 points already on the game. First free throw, misses wide right. In for the first time is Emerson Fuller, 5'4 senior. For Andover, 1:41 to go third quarter. 51-17 Andover. Second free throw. Too strong, rebounded by Andover. Bella Davis with the board. Pierce, near side, gets past the defense and hits the scoop layup with the left hand. Her first points of the day. 53-17 Andover. Whitfield has it on the near side. Top of the key, Doyle scanning the floor, finds Alvord near side. Around the corner now, drives. Alvord shot blocked, but a foul called, and Piper Alvord's going to the line for two. Foul on Tilson. And Piper at the line for the first time today. She has 4 points.
At the line of shooting, Piper Alvord.
Kaysen Blake at the going to the scorer's table as Alvord hits the first free throw. Jersey Alexander checks in as well.
Also number 3, Jersey Alexander. Alvord at the line with one remaining shot.
One more free throw for Piper on its way. Short, rebounded by Andover. Pierce with the board, up the floor she goes. 53-18 Andover. Near side, ball above the head of Davis, who almost walks. Near side, Pierce. 1 minute to go, third quarter. Fuller, guarded by Piper by Audra Sandbo. Ball poked out of bounds. Good defense by Sandbo, and they say last touch by Fuller. It'll go back to McPherson. So McPherson with the ball, 49 seconds to go in the third. Pass inside, what a pass, and Alvord lays it up and in. 7 points for Piper today. 2 clocks separated by 8 seconds in this third quarter. 53-20, Andover leads. Top of the key, far side, a three by Pierce, too strong. Offensive rebound by Fuller, shot clock off. She turns, shot missed, but a foul called. Audra Sandbo called for the harm, and 2 free throws coming for Emerson Fuller.
At the line, shooting 2.
53-20 Andover. Fuller, first free throw, in and out. Carly Cooper back in for McPherson. She'll come in for Doyle. 23.9 to go third quarter. McPherson likely will hold for the final shot of this third frame. Second free throw. Swish. Fuller goes 1 for 2. 54-20 Andover. 20 seconds to go third quarter. Sandbo on the far sideline. Tries to kick it in, finds Blake. Ball poked away and taken by Andover. Roberts. Top of the key, Pierce thought about a three. She drives all the way. Layup, no, but a foul call with 4.7 to go in the third quarter. So Pierce at the line for 2 now, as called for the foul was Jersey Alexander, her second. A lot better third quarter for McPherson, but deficit still lengthy as they're down by 34. First free throw misses strong. One more free throw for Alicia Pierce. On its way and good. 4.7 to go, third quarter. Alexander looking to throw it in with a bounce pass, had it poked away. Cooper just holds the ball, and she'll let it tick down to the end of the third quarter. So it is Andover 55, McPherson 20. We'll have a running clock in this fourth quarter, which starts after this. This is McPherson High School basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
At McPherson College, you bring the dream, we'll assemble the team. Your experience as a Bulldog student-athlete includes a team of coaches and professors dedicated to your success. McPherson College is home to KCAC champions, NAIA All-Americans, and champions of character. We're also home to some of the lowest student debt and highest career outcomes in Kansas. It's a great day to be a Bulldog. Learn more at macbulldogs.com.
At Health Equip, we are committed to bringing comfort to you and your home. That's why we specialize in health and mobility products designed to keep you feeling your best and living with ease. From CPAPs and BiPAPs to oxygen services and respiratory supplies, our full line of equipment is backed by friendly, knowledgeable staff ready to help find the right fit. Right now, enjoy 20% off our power mobility products and lift chairs. Find us at healthequip.com or visit us in Hutchinson, Newton, and McPherson. Health Equip, comfort, care, and a better way to live.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
55-20 Andover, 7:55 to go in the game. There will be a running clock in this fourth quarter, which starts now. Near side, three on the way, off the mark. Rebound fought for on the deck as Everly Buckman, who has the ball, dove for the ball, was in the game, dove for it, and we'll have a foul called on Andover on Greer Hand, her first. Team's first. Coverage of McPherson High School basketball presented by McPherson College. You bring the dream, we'll build the team. Success is a team effort. Begin building yours at McPherson College. It's a great day to be a Bulldog. 55-20 Andover, McPherson with the ball. Buckman finds Lily Pankratz, who also subbed in, but she lost the ball out of bounds, and it will go back to Andover. But we'll have a timeout called by McPherson with 7:12 to go, which will stop the clock. 55-20, Andover leads McPherson. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We're back after this. You're listening to McPherson High School basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
Here's a bright idea. Don't buy the cheapest TP. It's not worth it. You know what is worth it? IdeaTek high-speed fiber internet. IdeaTek delivers seamless high-speed connectivity, and it won't disintegrate at just the worst possible moment. Don't go single-ply when it comes to your connectivity. Go fast and reliable. Reliability and quality, another bright idea from IdeaTek. Get high-speed IdeaTek fiber internet at ideatek.com.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
55-20, Andover leads McPherson on the girls' side. 7:12 to go in the game. As when the clock starts, there will be a running clock once again. Don't forget the boys' matchup will be about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this game, and that will be a big game for McPherson, trying to turn it around and get a win after falling to Derby on Tuesday. Andover will have the ball. As taking the ball up is Sullivan on the near side. Top of the key with it is Segrist with a crossover on Lowry. Another crossover move. She drives, and a reach-in foul will be called on McPherson. It'll be on Lowry, her first. Team's first. So again, with a running clock, clock only stops on timeouts. Played into the backcourt, Bella Budara, who has 22 points. Controlled the point. Near side, kick into the corner. Budara, that was Budara. Now on the drive, hand, tough shot, and in, off the window. Greer Hand gets it to go. She has 13 points, 57-20 Andover. Buckman steps into an open triple, too strong. Rebound fought for and taken by Andover. Here's a deep pass, Hand. Lowry tries to come back late. Tough layup, good, and a foul And they'll rule it an intentional foul or a flagrant foul on Lowry. But Lowry was the first to help up Greer Hand, who hit the layup.
Lowry, that's her second team foul here in the fourth.
So count the bucket for Greer Hand, and Hand will, don't know if she'll have one or two free throws because this was an intentional foul or a flagrant foul, you could call it. Hand at the line. Missed the free throw. She does have one more. And then I think Andover will get the ball. 59-20 Andover. Second free throw in and out. 5:10 to go and ticking. And indeed, Andover will have the ball because of the intentional foul that was called. Andover will throw it in, 59-20. They lead. They kick near side. Segrist for three. Yes. They said Budara on the PA. That was Segrist who hit the three, though. Sandbo near side. Tries to turn the corner. Pankratz top of the key. Pankratz turns the corner, picks up the dribble near side. Buckman fakes. Now to Lowry. Lowry drives, spins, tough shot blocked, rebounded by Andover. 4:20 to go, 62-20, Andover over McPherson. Deep pass, Segrist tries another three, good. And now Coach Alexander wants a timeout. That will likely do it for the starters that were on the floor for Andover with 4:10 to go. We'll take a timeout with them. 65-10 and 65-20, Andover leads over McPherson with 4:10 remaining. This is McPherson High School basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
Protect your home with WaveTech Roofing and Guttering in McPherson. Eco-friendly synthetic roofing to lifetime gutter systems, we deliver durability you can count on. Call today for your free estimate or visit wavetechroofing.com.
Elevate every space with the Good Merchant in Lindsborg. From unique home decor to thoughtful gifts and beautiful accessories, you'll find the good stuff for every occasion. Shop your style at the Good Merchant, downtown Lindsborg.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
4:10 remaining in the girls basketball matchup. 65-20, Andover leads as head Andover coach Hannah Alexander called timeouts. Likely to get all of her starters off the floor.
And for the Trojans, Emerson Fuller along with Elisa.
As it does look like there are 5 players coming off of the bench that come in for Andover. Again, running clock, which only stops on timeouts, 4:05 to go. So if there's fouls, out-of-bounds plays, the clock will continue to run. Lowry has it on the near side with a double team, finds Buckman, high pass into Cooper. Cooper held up, trying to find Pankratz, now a dime for the ball, and it will result in a tie-up. The arrow will keep it with McPherson.
Jump ball, possession, arrow, McPherson.
So they'll throw it in on the baseline with 17 on the shot clock. Deep inbound finds Alexander, who controls the point near midcourt. Buckman now to Pankratz in the corner. Shot clock at 10. Pankratz is double team, lost the handle, and it's taken away. Davis got the steal. Here comes Andover with 3:20 to go. Near side. Crossover move, but a reach and foul will be called on Carly Cooper. That'll be her second, team second in this fourth quarter. 3:08 to go and ticking. 65-20 Andover. Pierce will throw it in. Near side with the ball, Fuller. Now back to the top of the key. To Tilson. Back near side, and we'll have a foul away from the ball on McPherson. On Everly Buckman, her first, team's third. Oh, apparently that's the fourth foul. I had down 3 on my scorebook. So next one puts Andover in the bonus. High pass into the post. Almost knocked loose, but Andover keeps. Far side on the right wing with the ball is Pierce. She drives on Lowry. Now top of the key. Tilson fakes, but now drives. Tough layup. Crawls off, but a foul called. And Tilson going to the line for 2. Foul on Lowry, her 3rd. And now Andover in the bonus for the remainder of the game. Tilson looking for her first points. First free throw rattles home, which gets a loud ovation from the Andover student section. Olivia Robert and Blair Hollenbeck check in for the first time. Second free throw off the mark. And rebounded by McPherson. A big sigh because they wanted, Andover has 66 points and they want one more to celebrate a certain joke, I guess I'll go with. Amory Lowry went to the drove baseline trying to shoot, missed it, but a foul was called on Fuller, so 2 free throws for Amory Lowry. McPherson has not scored in this 4th quarter yet. First free throw, swish. And one more free throw coming for Lowry. On its way, misses, rebounded by Andover. 66-21 Andover, 43 seconds left as the Andover fans really want that coveted 67th point. And out of bounds, it will go to McPherson and the Andover fans, more so the students. They want to celebrate it so bad. But with no shot clock remaining, that may just be about it. Lowry lost it, trying to save it. They say out of bounds, and will stay with McPherson with 15 seconds remaining. They play it in. A shot up won't go. 10 seconds to go. Andover driving the other direction all the way home. Layup misses. Ball will go out of bounds, and that's going to do it. And Andover will not get the 67th point. No celebration for the Andover student section for that, but Andover does get the win over McPherson. Final score, Andover 66, McPherson 21. The Bullpup Locker Room Show is coming up after this. You're listening to McPherson High School basketball for the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
Coverage of Bullpup basketball continues next with the Bullpup Locker Room Show. Stay tuned as we name tonight's play and player of the game. The McPherson Bullpups play on 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
We all have to pay taxes, but a tax diversification strategy can help you keep more of your money and help manage your long-term tax impact. Call Ameriprise Financial Advisor Glenn Snell at 620-504-5062 today. Office is located at 223 South Main Street, McPherson, Kansas. Ameriprise Financial, Inc. does not offer tax or legal advice. Consult with a tax advisor or attorney. Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, member FINRA and SIPC.
Is hospice care right for you or your loved one? Hospice and Home Care of Reno County can help guide you through those difficult decisions, offering guidance and support, whether it be at home, in a care facility, or in the comfortable surroundings of Hospice House. We are your friends and neighbors, caring about our community and the people who live here. That's why you can depend on us for compassion and support at the end of life. Hospice and Home Care of Reno County, your local not-for-profit agency serving a 50-mile radius of Hutchinson. We care how you live.
At Pleasant View Home, you are in control. Our memory care unit offers completely resident-directed care in a safe, secure, home-like environment with 24/7 staffing, private rooms and baths, and a secure outdoor courtyard. Every detail is designed for comfort and dignity. A dedicated activity director ensures every day is full of life, engagement, and purpose. Our staff are specially trained in Alzheimer's and dementia care because every person matters at Pleasant View Home.
From the first heartbeat to breathing easier and life-changing triumphs, healing every step of the way, strengthening your future with advanced imaging and labs for precise answers, and compassionate care every step of the way, because every moment of health matters. Hutchinson Regional Medical Center, caring for every chapter of your life.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome back to Andover High School, and welcome to the Bullpup Locker Room Show. The McPherson girls fall to 1-4 on the season, and the Andover girls improve to 3-0 as Andover defeats McPherson 66-21. Leading scorer for McPherson was Piper Alvord with 7 points. 3 points from Jersey Alexander, 3 from Amory Lowry, 2 apiece from Carly Cooper, Kaysen Blake, Riley Whitfield, and Brooke Doyle. While meanwhile, a player who is a reigning All-State honoree and is getting Division I offers and is a junior, by the way, Bella Budara finished with 22 points. Greer Hand had 15 for Andover. Sam Segrist had 11 points. 4 points for Bryn Eilert, 3 apiece for Alicia Pierce and Katie Robert. Also 4 points from Asia Sullivan. 2 points from Bella Davis, and then 1 point from Emerson Fuller, 1 from Carly Tilson. In this matchup, McPherson could just not get over the defensive prowess that Andover has as they trail 21-3 at the end of the first quarter because of the star defensive effort that Andover had in this contest. And McPherson was not even able to put up open shots. They rarely had an open shot until about the second or the third quarter. They scored 3 points in the first, 6 in the second, 11 in the third, and just 1 in the fourth quarter here today for McPherson. And that third quarter was the best for them by far in this one, as their defense also got in the way of the high-octane offense that Andover has, as they were outscored 15-11 in that quarter. But the deficit was too much for McPherson, and they fall to 1-4 on the year and have lost their fourth straight. But they'll finally play a 4A team on Tuesday, as they're going to be at Buhler for a league matchup, and the Buhler girls just lost to Hutchinson moments ago. So the Buhler girls will be 1-2 when these two teams meet. So that'll be a big-time matchup at Jim Baker Fieldhouse on Tuesday, before closing off the first semester against an amazingly talented 6A team, Olathe North, at Shawnee Mission East High School next Saturday. So it doesn't quite get any easier, but of course McPherson still has not played a 4A team, and that Buhler team that they'll play will be the first 4A team that they've played in the on the season. And then, of course, when you get into league play, as they have Augusta, Mulvane, Winfield, Circle, and El Dorado with 5 games in a row before their early season tournament. And then, in fact, the only non-5A, or actually, Olathe North is one of, I'm trying to find the right wording for this, I promise. So there's 2 teams that are not in 4A, other than the McPherson or the Mid-America Classic, that they're going to play against. The Mid-America Classic, I think McPherson will be the only 4A team, actually. But the other ones are Olathe North, the 6A team, which they'll play at the 8-10 Showcase. But then they down the line play a 3A team, but that 3A team is Wichita Collegiate. But that's a team that McPherson defeated last year. That was at the Roundhouse. This year will be at home. But then the rest, actually one more against 5A, Hayes, who's been a terrific program as of recent. So just those matchups, but then the majority of the rest of their season are finally against 4A teams. But this has not been an easy schedule for them by any stretch of the imagination. A good Salina South team, a good Liberal team, a good Derby team, a good Andover team. I believe the last 4 teams that they have played have been ranked in the top 10 in the KBCA in the most recent polls. So they've gone up against some really good competition. But McPherson falls to 1-4 on the year after losing 66-21 against Andover here today. We'll give you the Hub Brick Oven play of the game and the People's Bank and Trust player of the game coming up right after this. You're listening to McPherson High School basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
More of the Bullpup Locker Room Show is next. Listen all season for McPherson Bullpups basketball on Ad Astra Radio. 98.9 and 1540 KMCP. The McPherson Bullpups play here.
Looking for your next ride? This is Jason. Come see me at McPherson Car Connection, where you'll find quality used vehicles you can trust. McPherson Car Connection. Stop by today for a quick, no-hassle, enjoyable car buying experience.
McPherson's newest lunch and dinner spot is here. The Boiler House at 1725 East Euclid on the edge of the McPherson College campus serves fresh salads, sandwiches, and wraps, plus drinks for everyone. Open weekdays from 11 to 2, 4:30 to 8.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. We get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, crops, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we've been the #1 ag insurer for 25 years. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Call Farm Bureau agent Luke Bauer in McPherson at 620-241-0225.
#1 ag insurer across our territory. 1996 to 2021 SNL P&C Group Direct Written Premium.
At People's Bank and Trust, we value our customers. We know you have plenty of choices for your mortgage loans, but we think we have what you're looking for: relationship banking. And if you're considering refinancing or purchasing a new home, check our competitive rates before you make that change. Your payments will be made at home, and you'll receive good personalized service. That's how we've established many long-lasting relationships. Make a change, know your lender, and make your payments at home with People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Even trying to enjoy a fun event can be difficult after the loss of a loved one. Unanswered questions, feelings of stress and grief are only natural. As the owner and director of Inman Funeral Home, I bring over 25 years of experience bringing comfort and empathy during time of loss. Rely on me to guide you through all aspects of planning a funeral service with compassion, dignity, and respect. I'm Athena Johnson with Inman Funeral Home. Find me at inmanfh.com.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome back to the Bullpup Locker Room Show as the McPherson girls fall by a final score of 66-21. The Bullpups fall to 1-4 on the year. Andover improves to 3-0 on the season. Time now for the Hub Brick Oven play of the game. And there was a nifty backdoor feed to Piper Albert for an open layup, and that was a pass that split through 2 or 3 defenders. I think that pass was by Kason Blake. I could be totally mistaken, but we'll make that the Hub Brick Oven play of the game. Get your grub at the Hub at 100 South Christian in Mound Ridge, featuring their world-famous Brick Oven Pizza. Our People's Bank and Trust player of the game will be Piper Albert today, because she was a menace on the defensive side of the ball. Obviously had the tough task of going up against a possible future Division I basketball player, but also had a team-high 7 points. So she'll be the People's Bank and Trust player of the game. Community banking at its best with 21 locations across Kansas. This is People's Country. That's it for coverage of McPherson girls basketball. We'll hear from head coach Clint Kinnaman at halftime of the boys game. But speaking of which, the Midway Motors drive to the game for the boys matchup is coming up right after this. This is McPherson High School basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
You're on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Streaming online at adastraradio.com and on the Ad Astra Radio app. The McPherson Bullpups play on 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Kansas, trust the power of blue for your CanCare plan. Families trust Healthy Blue for doctor visits and prescriptions. New and expecting moms trust Healthy Blue for pregnancy support. And Healthy Blue provides extra benefits for your whole family. Choose the brand Kansans have trusted for more than 80 years. Visit choosehealthyblue.com/KS for more details. Trust the power of blue.
Hey there, I'm James Dunlap from Farmers Alliance. Just like a winning sports team huddles up before the big game, we know that having a solid game plan in place ahead of time is key. At Farmers Alliance, we've got your back when it comes to protecting your loved ones before the unexpected strikes. Don't wait for a crisis to hit. Chat with your friendly, independent insurance agent today, whether you need to draft a plan from scratch or level up your existing one. Our Farmers Alliance team is here to prepare you for life's curveballs. Don't hesitate. Get in touch with your Farmers Alliance agent now.
Happy holidays from Midway Motors. The one thing that has remained unchanged is our commitment to be here for you. This holiday season, we're here for any sales or service needs that you may have. Visit us online at midwaymotors.com or stop by and see us in person. We wish you and your family the best. Happy holidays from all of us at Midway Motors.
Need reliable electrical work?
Call Headland Electric in McPherson. We are locally family-owned and committed to providing quality electrical services. Give us a call at 620-241-3757 or visit headlandelectricinc.com.
The Bradbury Company, headquartered in Mound Ridge, is a family-owned custom equipment builder, and they're hiring qualified candidates for manufacturing roles. Apply online at bradburygroup.com. The Bradbury Company, wishing the best of luck to all the teams.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome back to Andover High School as McPherson High School's boys get ready to take on the Andover Trojans here on the road. Again, with studio engineer Mitchell Bruce and live stream coordinator Will Tate, I'm Lane Gillespie. Thanks so much for joining us here on this Friday night to start off your weekend as the Bullpup boys look to get a comeback victory, or a bounce-back victory, I should say, after falling to Derby on Tuesday, 79-49. They'll have to do so against the Andover Trojans, who enter 1-1 on the year. McPherson 2-2. So one of these teams will enter with a record above 500, the other a record below 500. In the last matchups for both of these teams, starting off with McPherson, a 79-49 loss against a really tough Derby squad, who is going to be one of the best teams in 6A. They played that game without their leading scorer, Jet Pyle. We'll go ahead and give you the Pyle Law injury update. Jet is going to go today. He is going to play after having an ankle sprain, which I believe he suffered on Saturday against Liberal. He missed Tuesday's matchup, but assistant coach Gordon Peck told me earlier today he's going to give it a shot, and he was warming up just moments ago on the floor, so he will be good to go today. But of course, still no Cade Strathman, and we know that he's going to be a difference maker once he is able to turn it around and be healthy again and be officially cleared to play basketball once again, at least during a game. He is still practiced. He's shot around from time to time, and he's a really good athlete, but still recovering from the ankle injury he suffered over the summer. So still, Cade will not be playing in this one, but they're hoping that they'll probably have him as soon as possible, maybe just right after Christmas is what I was told. They were hoping by mid-January, but we certainly hope he can come back sooner rather than later, because I know his athleticism and his playmaking ability on both sides of the ball is certainly missed, as he's a terrific athlete. He's signed to play baseball at Barton Community College, so I know he wants to get back on the court as soon as possible. But this is a team that will be led by Jet Pyle, averaging 18 points a contest, and also big man Eli Reasoner averaging just shy of 12 points per game in his first 4 games in a Bullpup varsity uniform. He's someone who's been terrific in the low posts and defensively, but he had an unenviable task of facing a 6'9" forward who played terrific on Tuesday for Derby. He's going to have a tough task again today, as the key guy to watch out for Andover is going to be Walker McClellan, 6'4" senior, who was an all-league honorable mention last year, but this is a team that lost the reigning league player of the year in Josh Kim and the league defensive player of the year in Owen Allman. So McClellan knows that he had a bigger role, or he has a bigger role going into this year, and he has certainly used it. 22.5 points, 9 rebounds per game so far this year. Now, they played 2 games only, and just like the girls team, they were in the Piper High School Tournament of Champions in Kansas City last week. They lost the first game of the season to Mill Valley, but then they turned it around and defeated Lincoln College Prep, which is a team from Missouri, 69-50. So now they look to get their first win against a team from the Sunflower State and the McPherson Bullpups, the 2-time reigning state champions in 5A, or 4A, I should say. My apologies. But this is a different head coach for Andover. And speaking of McPherson being back-to-back state champs, one of the teams that they beat, their head coach, is now the head coach of Andover High School. Trey O'Neill, the former head coach from Hugoton High School. Following the last head coach leaving Andover, Trey O'Neill was hired after a successful career at Hugoton, where he defeated McPherson to win the state title in 2023, then just fell in overtime in the 2024 state title game while with Hugoton. He's now the head coach at Andover High School. This is his first year here in Andover. So he has a pretty good background and a pretty good track record of coaching, and he's going to try to take this Andover squad to possibly their second ever state title, which they won in 2023. But over the past couple of years have fallen just short, where last year they finished in 4th place in the state. When we return, we'll give you some more players to watch out for, and we will preview you this contest right after this. This is McPherson High School basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
More of the Midway Motors Drive to the Game coming up. Midway Motors in McPherson, Newton, Hutchinson, and Hillsborough for every mile of life. Your home for the McPherson Bullpups is 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
One of the most important elements of success is knowing when to expand and when to focus on strengthening what you have. At People's Bank and Trust, we've done just that over the years, ensuring that we always have a solid base to provide for our customers and our community. At People's Bank and Trust, we never promise more than we can deliver, and what we deliver is safe, sound, reliable banking that puts you first. Let us put our experience to work for you and your family. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Let the party begin where the pizza never ends. Come fuel up, raise up a cup, gather up your grub at the Hub.
Hey, it's Sammy from the Hub Brick Oven and Brewery, inviting y'all to join us in Mound Ridge. The station, Coffee and Bakery, is open at 7:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday for all your coffee, bakery, and ice cream fixes. Don't forget to try one of our delicious appetizers. Our brick oven is fired up from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Come get your grub at the Hub.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
We're still a couple minutes away from tip-off between McPherson and Andover. McPherson looking for a bounce-back victory. Andover looking to win their second straight game here today. But this is the home opener for Andover, the first time playing in front of their home fans, and they're looking for a key game here today. This is a team with a ton of size. As I mentioned, the 6'4" senior Walker McClellan, who averages 22.5 points and 9 rebounds per contest. He also has a running mate in the front court that is Drew Hutchinson, a 6'7" junior, averaging 8.5 rebounds per game. So this is a tough group up front, and McPherson at times had struggled with offensive rebounding, so they're going to have to be key here today. We'll be back after this for the Ag 360 Insurance starting lineups and tip-off. This is Bullpup basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
The Midway Motors Drive to the Game continues after this. Stream the Bullpups all season with live audio and video on the free Ad Astra Radio app. 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
At McPherson Laundry and Dry Cleaners, we take pride in helping our customers look good, and we're proud to be a part of downtown McPherson with drop-off and pickup services now at A5 Western. We can save you time with our laundry service and offer specialty services as well, including wedding dress cleaning and preservation, bedding, drapes, and blankets. Drop off and pick up from McPherson Laundry and Dry Cleaners at A5 Western in downtown McPherson.
Unwrap savings with MTC Fiber Internet in December. Celebrate 120 years of MTC with 120 days of free fiber internet. Visit mtcforme.com/get fiber now. Call 877-216-9951 or stop by one of our offices in Little River, Lyons, Marquette, McPherson, or Sterling to stay merry, bright, and connected.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome back to Andover High School as McPherson's boys look to get a key victory here on the road against the Andover Trojans here today. It's now time to give you the starting lineups for both of these teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
And we'll go ahead and give those to you right now, or excuse me, we'll go ahead and give those to you right now. For the McPherson High School Bullpups, their starting lineups brought to you by Ag 360 Insurance. It'll be 6'2" senior Jet Pyle, 5'10" junior Ashton Malm. 6'3" senior Paxton Ingalls. 6' junior Cole Cooper, and 6'4" freshman Eli Reasoner. Again, those starters are Pyle, Malm, Ingalls, Cooper, and Reasoner. The starting lineup for the Andover Trojans are 5'10" senior Aiden Henry, 6' senior Paul Evans, 6' senior Griffin Hand, 6'7" junior Drew Hutchinson, and 6'4" senior Walker McClellan. Again, those are Aiden Henry, Paul Evans, Griffin Hand, Drew Hutchinson, and Walker McClellan. Those starting lineups are brought to you by Ag 360 Insurance. Ag 360 Insurance, here to partner in your legacy. Contact agents Darren Eddy or Cody Moores in Inman. And there's actually a key returner who is making his first start of the year today and is playing for the first time this year today. That is Griffin Hand, or correction, not Griffin Hand, Paul Evans. He has not played this year, or at least according to our statistics. He was an all-league honorable mention a season ago. And he is returning for Andover, and he's going to be a key figure for this Andover team. The uniform combos, McPherson will be in their road red unis, red jerseys, red shorts with black and white trim, white lettering and numbering on the front and back, spelling Bullpups above the numbers. Andover will be in their home whites, white jerseys, white shorts with blue and red trim, blue lettering and numbering on the front and back with a red outline spelling Trojans in cursive above the numbers. Those uniforms are brought to you by McPherson Laundry and Dry Cleaners. It's where to take your clothes. This is a big game for both of these teams. It is the home opener for Andover. For McPherson, still on the road, still have not played a home game as of yet, but they're looking for a bounce-back victory after falling to Derby on Tuesday, and this is a tough team to go up against. Now, McPherson did beat Andover at the Roundhouse last year. Andover finished 20-5 on the season last year, finishing in 4th place in 5A. But they enter the KBCA 5A rankings as the number 8 team in the state. Again, that is in 5A. While McPherson is the number 7 team as ranked by the Kansas Basketball Coaches Association in 4A. The student section for Andover is full, and it is their jersey night tonight. And it is a vast array of jerseys, and some of those jerseys I'm actually jealous of, but at the same time, a lot of those jerseys are expensive. But the 5 on the floor coming out for each team as we get ready for this matchup. McPherson and Andover. Always a good stretch, or always a good matchup between these two. It'll be Reasoner versus Hutchinson at midcourt. Toss of the tap, won by McPherson. They'll go from right to left as we view the floor. We're underway here at Andover High School. Jet Pyle returning from injury, and the leading scorer on this team has the ball, almost lost it. He'll drive to pull up a tough shot from the free throw line, and it's good. He thought he got fouled. They didn't call it, but Jet gets the ball into the bottom of the net, and what a start for McPherson. And welcome back, Jack Pyle. 2-0 Bullpups. High pass, Hutchinson, low post. Tried to dunk it, but he missed. But they're going to call a foul on McPherson. On Eli Reasoner, they're going to call him for arm contact, and 2 free throws coming for Hutchinson. Hutchinson was open for a potential either layup or dunk. I don't know if it got blocked, he just straight missed it, or if he got confused on which one he wanted to go with. But Hutchinson missed the first free throw. Andover 1-1, McPherson 2-2. Both teams in the Ark Valley Chisholm Trail League, but different divisions. Andover Division 2, McPherson in 3. Second free throw way off, but offensive rebound by hand. So Andover controls the ball. Evans finds McClellan on the left side. Double team comes, ball tipped by Reasoner. A fight for it with he and Hutchinson, and Reasoner comes down with the steal. Here comes McPherson, 2-0 they lead, 45 seconds in. Ashton on the far side picks up the dribble, finds Pyle, top of the key. Pyle drives, fades, dumps inside, a fake. Reasoner, tough layup, no, but a foul called. And Eli Reasoner will now head to the stripe. And the foul on Hutchinson. Eli, the freshman, the second leading scorer on the team, 11.8 points a contest. He had 10 on Tuesday. First free throw, short. Free throws are something he has struggled with, though. It's more of like when he shoots it, when he releases it, it's more of a line drive rather than having any arc. Second free throw, short again, rebounded by Andover. So 0 for 2 goes Reasoner, but McPherson still up 2-0, a minute in. Far side, pass in, McClellan lost it out of bounds. It'll go to McPherson. Coach Kinnaman claps his hands as a triple team came in defensively with a pair of guards in Pyle and Malm. So Pups have it once more, up 2-0. 6:45 to go first quarter. Malm drives all the way, floater way short, rebounded by Andover. They want to push, 3-on-3 break. On the drive, hand, shot blocked, but a foul called, a blocking foul. It won't be on Ingles, it's on Pyle, his first. And 2 free throws coming for Griffin Hand. And Jet is confused. He didn't think he should have been called for the foul. First free throw. Rattles in. First point of the game for Andover. 2-1 McPherson leads. Handel trying to tie it up. The 6-foot senior. He does not. In and out. Rebound fought for, and Pyle comes down with it. He was boxing out the shooter in Hand who tried to get the board, but McPherson has the ball. Pyle hands it off to Malm on the right wing. Malm crosses over, lost the handle, found it again, finds Pyle. Pyle, tough shot, baseline, short, rebounded by Andover. Hand, Evans, wide open, corner three, short, rebounded by Andover. Hutchinson came down with it. Evans tries again. Too strong. Long rebound. They keep it. McClellan got the rebound. And another fresh 35 for Andover. McClellan to Evans on the far side. Top of the key finds Henry. Near side for Hand. Hand drives. Kick back out. Evans another three. Too strong. Evans goes 0 for 3 from behind the arc. Rebounded by McPherson this time, who leads 2-1. Cooper crosses. Fakes. Fakes again. Steps up and hands it off to Eli. Reasoner. Cross-court feed, Ingles, now Pyle will slow it down. Pyle steps back and goes near side. Cooper with the ball. Top of the key, thought about shooting, but now drives to the right side. Shot blocked out of bounds by Hutchinson. It'll stay with McPherson, 11 on the shot clock. They'll throw it in with Pyle doing so. Hutchinson will guard the entry pass, though. Pyle looking, still looking. High inbound, finds Reasoner at the free throw line. Shot clock down to 8. Now Malm. Does he know it, though? 6 seconds, down to 5. Malm drives with 3. Fakes, shoots, short, rebounded. Oh, they called a shot clock violation, but that clearly hit the rim. So now here comes Andover, and Coach Kinnaman is pleading because Andover threw the ball with the official, but the official said shot clock violation. Hand has the ball near side, still 2-1 McPherson, under 5 minutes to go first quarter. Far side, McClellan for 3. In and out, rebounded by Reasoner. McPherson looks to push, still 2-1, 4:40 to go first quarter. Cooper drives baseline, tried to kick it into the corner, but it's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with McPherson with 23 on the timer. KJ Harrison will check in. Who will he come in for? Coming for Eli Reasoner. So McPherson playing a little bit short. Ingles wide open inside. Missed the layup too strong, though. Rebounded by Andale. Defender closed in, and he tried to, as the ball tipped out of bounds, it'll stay with Andover. But as I was trying to say, he tried to compensate for a defender closing in on him and instead missed it too strong. Andover will throw it in on the baseline under the basket with 31 on the shot clock. 4:26 to go first quarter. 2-1 McPherson. Far corner, 3 on the way. In and out. Rebounded by McPherson. Andover still has not made a shot. Here's a deep pass. Ingles on the run. Tough layup. Short. Rebounded by Andover. McClellan behind the back, fakes, drives, kick to Hutchinson, far side, hand, steps up, now fires from the baseline. No, another offensive rebound, Hutchinson. Evans will try another three, short, rebounded by Harrison. Here comes McPherson. Harrison slows it down as the defender was draped on him. Pyle with the ball. Pyle crosses, steps into a three. Got it! Jack Pyle, what a shot! An ISO play, and Pyle makes him pay. It's 5-1, McPherson. All 5 points coming from Pyle. McClellan, ball poked loose by Malm. Found in the corner by Andover. Cross-court feed, hand. Pulls back. Now back to Evans, top of the key, who's 0 for 4 from distance. Hand with the ball. Far side, Evans. Looking for help. Now top of the key, Avery. Shot clock to 11. Here's Hand, guarded by Cooper. Hand looking for a screen. Shot clock down to 4. Ingles comes in. Ball poked loose. Far side, Evans. 3 at the buzzer. No. Offensive rebound, but poked away. Taken by McPherson. Cooper gets shoved, and a foul will be called on Andover on Paul Evans. First foul called on Evans. Eli Reasoner will check back in. Dane Becker will come in for the first time. Andover brings in Easton Peck and Brendan Eilert, as well as Gatlin Tilson. Malm, near side, Becker finds Cooper. Cooper looking for help, finds it with Pyle. McPherson up 5-1, 2:45 to go first quarter. Cooper to Pyle. Back to Malm. Malm, high pass intended for Reasoner, but taken away by Tilson. Andover with the ball. Still just 1 point for Andover, a free throw by Griffin Hand. That's it. McClellan almost lost it out of bounds, but top of the key, Hand, double team, drives, cross-court feed. Evans tries again from deep. No, correction, that was Peck, but an offensive rebound. Peck left side, finds McClellan, top of the key. Near side with the ball is Eilert. They swing it around the perimeter. McClellan. They still just swing the ball around and now slow down the tempo a touch. Far side, Hand into the corner, McClellan. Malm closes in. McClellan fades, shoots, in and out. Rebounded by McPherson. Andover cannot buy a bucket. Here comes Malm. Pushing coast to coast, but gives it up. Cooper crosses, drives, tough fading shot. No. Offensive rebound. Cooper got it back and scores. Cole Cooper gets it to go. It's 7-1 McPherson. 1:35 to go first quarter. Hand with a handoff, no pun intended. Peck, top of the key. McClellan, far side, finds Tilson. Back to McClellan, the leading scorer on this team who still has not scored yet. Near side, 3 by Hand, goes down. And finally a made bucket for Andover. It's a three-pointer from Griffin Hand. 7-4 McPherson, 1:10 to go in the first frame. Malm gets a screen, but does not use it. Instead finds Cooper. Now back to Malm. Pyle on the right side. Waving the ball around with a jab step move. Pyle finds Reasoner. He'll try a three. Too strong. Rebounded by Andover. On the drive, Hand. Kick out near corner, McClellan. Fakes on Malm, but they give it up. Eilert back to McClellan. Quick pass near side for Hand. High pass, top of the key, left side, McClellan drives all the way home. Tough layup, too strong. Tilson, the offensive rebound. Shot clock does not reset. It's down to 7. Near side, Hand, deep three, hit it, and we're tied at 7. Hand with all 7 points. McPherson will hold for the final shot of this first quarter. Tied at 7, 12 seconds to go in the first. Malm near midcourt. Clock is down to 7, down to 6, down to 5. Malm finds Pyle. Becker inside. Lefty hand off. Her layup is good. And that's the end of the first quarter. Dane Becker with just a forced shot put up with his left hand. He got it to go. McPherson will have the lead after 1. 9-7. Second quarter coming up after this. We're back in 30 from Andover High School. This is McPherson High School basketball for the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers is all about the good and creating more of it. More drive-through celebrations, more weekend traditions, more family dinners and lunches, more car picnics and road trips, more desserts, maybe more second desserts. More celebrating being together as much as we can. There's always room for more good and more Freddy's. Keep the good going with a taste that brings you back.
Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers in Hutchinson and McPherson. 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Bullpups have the lead through one quarter of play over Andover, 9-7, but they led 7-1. Back-to-back threes made by Griffin Hand tied the game, but Dane Becker gave McPherson the lead at the buzzer, which is how the Bullpups had the lead. Coverage of McPherson High School basketball is presented by McPherson College. You bring the dream, we'll build the team. Success is a team effort. Begin building yours at McPherson College. It's a great day to be a Bulldog. Andover will have the ball starting off the second quarter, going from left to right. All 7 points, by the way, by Griffin Hand. He's not on the floor right now, though. Top of the key, tough guarded three, too strong. Rebounded by McClellan, poke loose, but they keep it. Extra pass into the corner, Evans for three. Short, 0 for 5 from distance for Paul Evans. Rebounded by McPherson. Malm gets a screen from Reasoner, finds Reasoner. He fakes, now drives on Hutchinson. The taller defender, tough fading shot, too strong, rebounded by Andover. Here's a deep pass near side. Collected in the corner, extra pass, McClellan drives, tough shot up, too strong. He still has not scored. Ball out of bounds, off Andover. It'll go to McPherson. Jet Pyle will check back in. He'll come in for Malm, though. The other four on the floor, KJ Harrison, Dane Becker, Paxton Ingalls, and Eli Reasoner. Pyle has 5 of the team's 9 points on 2 made buckets. Pyle controls the point. Guarded by Brendan Eilert. Now Ingalls. Near side, drives, bounce pass. Harrison hits the deck, poke loose, taken away. McClellan crosses, drives, kicks left side. Peck slows it down. Now back up top to McClellan. Holding the ball. Now finally gives it up for Eilert. Kick far side for Peck. Peck holding, guarded by Becker. He drives baseline into McClellan. Tough shot up, too strong. Offensive rebound, stick back won't go. Rebound, tipped high in the air. Hutchinson got it and lays it in. First points of the game for Drew Hutchinson, and we're tied at 9. 6:25 to go first half. Harrison gets a screen. Kick near side, Pyle, fakes. Steps back on the near corner, looking for a screen. Doesn't quite get one. Pyle on the right wing now. Hands it off to Ingalls. Fakes at the free throw line. Ingalls needs help, finds it with Becker. Back to Pyle with the shot clock at 9. Pyle with a jab step, steps back, slips, but retains his footing. Down to 4, Pyle crosses, lefty layup, short. Rebound fought for, and the shot clock expires. That'll be a shot clock violation. Ashton Malm, Cole Cooper back in for McPherson. Aiden Henry, Griffin Hand back in for Andover. All defensive battle so far. 5:50 to go first half. Tied at 9, but Andover's had some good looks that just have not fallen. Only 2 different scores for their 9 points. Hand has 7 of them. He has the ball near side. Kick in, intended for Hutchinson. Poked out of bounds. It will stay with Andover with 20 on the timer. Hand to throw it in. Slaps the ball to run the play. Near side, poked by Malm, out of bounds. It will be McPherson's ball. Last touch by Paul Evans. Good defense by Ashton Malm. McPherson looking to retake the lead. At 1 point led 7-1. Now it's tied at 9. Cooper. Tried to go back door. Ball poked out of bounds. It'll stay with McPherson. Shot clock at 26. Cooper will throw it in. Looking, still looking. Now fires late. It's deflected, I think. Yep, out of bounds. It'll stay with McPherson. No time came off. It'll stay at 26 on the timer, but Crew Buckman will come in for the first time. He'll come in for KJ Harrison. Cooper will throw it in. He'll throw it into the backcourt for Malm. Malm still scoreless so far, averages 10.5 a game. He'll pull up just behind the lane. It's missed too strong and out of bounds. And to Andover. Now both teams not able to hit shots. Andover's ball once more. They're looking for their first lead of the day. Hand kicks near side for Eilert, guarded by Pyle. Now top of the key, Hutchinson finds Henry on the left wing. Near side, Evans tries another three. This time it goes down. Paul Evans from distance, and it is 12-9 Andover. 4:50 to go, first half. Pyle with the ball, one-on-one, he's guarded well. Pulls up from the elbow, too strong, rebounded by Andover. Here come the Trojans the other direction. Hand one-on-one with Buckman, lays it up and in, plus a foul. Nine points for Griffin Hand. Foul on Buckman, timeout McPherson. 14-9 Andover, 4:39 to go in the first half. There'll be one free throw coming for Andover following the timeout. We'll keep it here. It's just a 30-second timeout called by Coach Kinnaman. Coverage of McPherson High School basketball presented by Nextech Wireless. You can stream every game live on your phone or mobile device with the Ad Astra Radio app powered by Nextech Wireless. Find the latest phones and devices at the best prices. We'd also like to thank some of our partners. Coverage of McPherson basketball brought to you by, in part, by Iron Horse Financial, Bethany Village, Advanced Physical Therapy, 37 Print Co., Farmer State Bank, Crop Lumber, Mound Ridge Tractor, Blue Stem Communities, Health Equip, Hospice and Home Care of Reno County, Hutch Regional Med Center, and Scooters Coffee. McPherson trailing 14-9, 4:39 to go in the first half. Griffin Hand will have a free throw coming up after a layup was made and a foul called on Crew Buckman. So 5 on the floor for McPherson are Jet Pyle, Cole Cooper, Eli Reasoner, Dane Becker, Ashton Malm. Free throw misses short, rebounded by Reasoner. 14-9 Andover. McPherson with the ball. Malm near side. Cooper finds Pyle. Let it poke loose. Got it back. Now into Reasoner. Hutchinson guards him. Reasoner goes against him. He tried to put up a shot but held it as he went back to the ground, and that is a travel and a turnover back to Andover. And Andover a chance to extend their lead. 14-9. They lead the Bullpups. Outscoring McPherson 7-0 in the second quarter. Hand lost the ball, dribbles again, and that's a double dribble as it was not touched by McPherson. It'll go back to the Bullpups. Deep inbound, high inbound, taken away. Easy layup is good. Aiden Henry gets the steal and the layup, and then we'll have a foul on Griffin Hand, who bumped into Jet Pyle right after the inbound. But it's 16-9 Andover. So McPherson will play it in on the far sideline. We'll play it into the backcourt. Becker, now Cooper. Cooper up the floor, finds Malm, far side, who turns the corner. Kicks far side. Pyle for three. He missed, but he got fouled. And Jet Pyle will shoot 3 free throws. And that foul's on Griffin Hand once again, his second. Pyle at the line. He has 5 points already. This is his first trip today. First free throw rattles home. Back rim, front rim, back rim, and then finally fell in. And finally McPherson has scored in the second quarter with 3:51 to go. Aiden McClellan will check back in after the second free throw, which is on its way. Missed. Andover tried to rebound it, but they didn't realize that there's 3 free throws. And McClellan back in. Pyle missed the second, looking to make the third and go 2 for 3. On its way, good. Jet goes 2 for 3 at the stripe, 16-11 Andover, 3:51 to go first half. Near side with the ball is Evans. Finds Henry, now near side into the corner for Connor Trask, who checked in for the first time. Now on the drive, Trask open into the corner for a triple. Short, rebounded by Andover. Back near side, Evans a three. No. Hutchinson tried to get the rebound, but it's tipped out of bounds off of McPherson. Bullpups struggling to get a rebound down, especially on the defensive end. 16-11 Andover, 3:22 to go first half. Trask will throw it in. Ball above his head, near side Evans. Cross-court feed for Henry, who lost it, stolen by Malm. Gets past McClellan. Malm has a breakaway all the way home. He missed the layup, rebounded by Andover. He may have walked on the way, though. Here comes McClellan, near side Henry. Henry got away with a push-off. Kick near corner, far corner three. Evans hits. His second three of the game, and it's 19-11 Andover. Under 3 minutes to go, first half. Malm tried to kick it in, but it's taken away. Here's a deep pass. Hutchinson gets past Becker and throws it down. Timeout McPherson. It's 21-11 Andover. And we'll take a timeout with them. 2:40 to go in the first half. We're back at 30 from Andover. This is McPherson High School basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
You're listening to the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Halftime Report. Great Plains Federal Credit Union, placing people before profit. 98.9 and 1540 KMCP. The McPherson Bullpups play here.
Have you been in a car wreck or injured at work? Tom takes the time to evaluate your case and get you the compensation you deserve. The legal team at Pyle Law is committed to providing personalized, expert legal guidance. With years of experience, Tom fights for justice and makes your case his priority. Call Pyle Law today at 620-241-9000 or visit pylelaw.legal, because at Pyle Law, Tom takes the time for you.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
2:40 to go, first half, 21-11 Andover. As McPherson called a timeout, they have struggled to score the ball in this second quarter. Harrison with the ball, controlling the point. Steps back, crosses, now drives, held up just near the low post. Now Cooper has the ball. Cooper with a crossover. Cooper drives, tough layup, no. Rebounded by Andover. High cross-court feed, too far and out of bounds. Now checking in for the first time will be Marcus Wilson for Andover. Jet Pyle with 7 points for McPherson. 2 points from Dane Becker, 2 from Cole Cooper. But no made shots in this second quarter. The 2 points by McPherson this quarter are from free throws by Jet Pyle. Harrison finds Reasoner, drives on Hutchinson, he lays it in. Reasoner gets it to go, his first bucket of the game. Coach Kinnaman wanted a foul, didn't get one. Now here comes Andover. Near side with the ball is Evans. He'll fire up another three, short that time, rebounded by Becker. Here comes McPherson, up ahead, Harrison against McClellan. Cooper, Pyle, top of the key, open three. Off the heel, rebounded by Andover. Hutchinson got the rebound for Andover. Henry, kick inside McClellan. Lost the ball out of bounds. Off his leg, they say. It'll go to McPherson. Easton Peck will check back in for Andover. So will Brandon Eilert. (21-13) Andover with 82 seconds to go first half. Harrison up the floor, guarded by Peck. Hands off Pyle on the right side. Pyle looking to escape the defender. He's guarded well by Wilson. Wilson then picks his pocket. Wilson all alone in the front court. He lays it in with the left hand. Back to a 10-point Andover lead. 55 seconds to go, first half. Pyle drives. Tough layup, missed, but a foul called. And Jet going back to the stripe. Foul on Wilson.
Number 15, Marcus Wilson, his first 13th foul on the Trojans.
Jets 2 for 3 at the line. He goes back to the stripe for 2 more. 48.9 to go in the first half, trying to cut the deficit. First free throw. Good by Jet. 8 points for Jet Pyle of the team's 14. Second free throw. In and out. Rebounded by Andover. 23-14 Trojans. 2 clocks separated by 13 seconds. Wilson, McClellan, top of the key. Kick near side, Evans. Extra swing pass, far corner. They hold it. Now pull-up jumper for 2. No good for McClellan, who's still scoreless. Rebounded by McPherson. Cooper then lost the ball. Coach Kinnaman screaming for a whistle. He doesn't get one. Ashton Malm will check in for Dame Becker for McPherson. 30.5 to go first half. Shot clock turned off. Wilson picks it up. McClellan on the far side. Back to Wilson, top of the key. McPherson looks like they're running a zone defense. On the drive, McClellan, lefty layup is good. Finally, his first points of the game, 25-14. Shot clock is off. 10 seconds to go for McPherson in this first half. Malm between the legs with 7, with 6. Drives, lost it, and a foul will be called. I think it's on the floor, so McPherson will play it in with 3.6. Foul on Easton Peck is first. Team's 4th, so McPherson will play it in. Again, 3.6 to go. Andover will bring in Drew Hutchinson.
Checking in from Peck. Drew Hutchinson, correction.
And now we'll have a timeout called by Andover with 3.6 to go in the first half. We'll keep it here, 25-14 Andover against McPherson. And McPherson with only 1 made shot in this second quarter and then 3 free throws accounts for the 5 points they've had in this quarter. Andover on the other end with 18 points in this second frame. And the lid has come off the rim for a couple of these players, especially Paul Evans, who has 6 points. Griffin Hand has 9, but Walker McClellan, who's the leading scorer for this for this Andover squad, averaging 22.5 points a game, only has 2 points. 3.6 to go in the first half. McPherson will play it in. Malm. Looking, high pass, intended for Riesener, poke loose. Harrison chucks it up at the buzzer, just off the mark, and that's the end of the first half. And Andover with an 11-point lead, their largest of the game. Andover 25, McPherson 14 at halftime. The Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report is now coming up. You're listening to McPherson High School basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
You're listening to the Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report. Great Plains Federal Credit Union, placing people before profit. 98.9 and 1540 KMCP. The McPherson Bullpups play here.
On the basketball court, a good offense is the best defense. You can count on Farm Bureau agent Teresa Boken to be your family's point guard and defend you against whatever life throws your way. She's there to handle your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs. Don't wait for the worst to happen when it comes to your insurance. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Teresa Boken in Sterling today and see how she can protect what matters most.
Contact me, Teresa Boken in Sterling, at 620-278-2572.
Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agriculture Insurance Company.
At Mid-Kansas Credit Union, we live by our motto, grounded in the past, growing for the future. We are a full-service credit union with offices in Mound Ridge and Buhler. Mid-Kansas Credit Union would like to wish all the athletes the best of luck as they compete this season.
Are you tired of your dusty or muddy driveway? APAC Kansas Shears Division is here to help. This is Derek Fees. Call us and ask us about our asphalt millings. If you are a do-it-yourselfer, arrange for pickup or delivery at your convenience. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome to the Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report. The Andover boys lead McPherson 25-14. Earlier today, the McPherson girls fell by a final score of 66-21. We're now joined by the head coach of the Bullpups, Clint Kinnaman. Coach, just your overall thoughts on the matchup.
You know, I thought we did a better job of not laying down. Against Derby, I thought we laid down a little bit and kind of took it. And we showed some fight tonight. You know, it's really difficult. We just played arguably the two best teams, you know, in any class in the state back to back. But I really liked that we had some fight tonight.
Yeah, I mean, just looking back, I mean, they have a stellar defense. Obviously, that Budara girl has been incredible all year defensively, and she's probably going to play D1 ball.
There's no probably about that.
Yeah, exactly. But, yeah, you guys were able to get past that a few times, especially in the second half, in the third quarter, actually. You guys were able to get past that.
Yeah, you know, we had some good back cuts in the third quarter, some aggressive plays, which was good to see. You know, I don't know how many threes they ended up making, but it was a whole, only 9. Seemed like about 28. But, you know, they shot a very high percentage from 3, and, you know, our girls on the scout, it's, you know, it was basically they can shoot it, they're going to make it sometimes with you in their face. Don't get frustrated with it. And, you know, they were able to do that. They're a very, very good basketball team.
Well, and again in that third quarter, just mentioning that, I mean, there were times, especially early on in that quarter, where, you know, you made them struggle to shoot the ball or even just get a decent shot up. So what adjustments did you make to prevent them from doing so?
Well, you know, like I said, Lane, you know, we showed some fight. We talked about it's an incredibly physical game tonight. I mean, there was a lot of things that were allowed that are not normally allowed. And at the halftime, we basically said, I hate to do this, but as a coach, you always hate to say, hey, foul them back. But literally that's what we said. So, you know, I said, let's try to meet their physicality, and I thought we did a better job of that. We'll probably get in the next game, and everybody will be in foul trouble.
Well, on Tuesday, you finally go up against a 4A team.
Holy cow.
It's a league opponent. It's Buhler. So just what do you see out of them, and what do you guys need to what are you guys going to focus on as you prepare for Buhler?
Buhler's got a very physical team as well. They're not near as athletic. They're not near as skilled as the last two teams we played. That's no knock on Buhler. They're still a good basketball team, but, you know, it's kind of comparing apples and oranges when you're looking at, you know, arguably, literally the two best teams in the state.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I thought our JV, you know, when we put them in the fourth quarter, I thought they did a nice job. You know, Andover, they left their starters in against them, and I thought they kind of fought them a little bit, and that was good to see.
Yeah, for sure. Coach, thanks for taking the time. We'll see you again on Tuesday.
All right, thanks, Lane.
Head coach Clint Kinnaman of the girls basketball team. We'll break down the first half of the boys game coming up next as Andover leads McPherson 25-14 through 2 quarters of play. This is McPherson High School basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
More of the Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report is coming up after this. Next, we'll recap tonight's first half stats. Your home for the McPherson Bullpups is 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Merry Christmas from all of us here at Pools Plus. All in-stock spas are at their lowest prices and ready to be delivered. If you're having a hard time finding the perfect gift for your loved one, why not a gift card from Pools Plus? Come see your friends at Pools Plus and let us help spread the holiday cheer with the most magical savings. Shop local. Shop Pools Plus, 21 East 1st in downtown Hutchinson.
If you can't remember the last time you reviewed your insurance, you're not alone. Alliance Agency Inc. and Buckeye Insurance Group work together to make sure you are properly covered. Call the friendly, knowledgeable staff of Alliance Agency Inc. at 620-241-0213. They'll provide service that exceeds expectations and coverage that meets your needs. Buckeye Insurance Group and Alliance Agency Inc. Working together to protect you.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome back to the Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report. The McPherson boys trailing 25-14 through one quarter of play. They led Andover 9-7 after one quarter, as Andover had quite a few good looks in the first quarter that didn't fall, but those same good looks happened in the second quarter where some more of them were able to fall, but also McPherson struggling to rebound in this one as they have given up a multitude of offensive rebounds, which also it doesn't help when they're facing a 6'7" guy in Drew Hutchinson, who has a majority of those, and Hutchinson also has 4 points. The leading scorer for Andover is Griffin Hand with 9 points. McPherson's leading scorer is Jet Pyle. He has 8 of the team's 14 points. The rest of the scoring for McPherson are 2 points from 3 separate players, Dane Becker, Cole Cooper, and Eli Reasoner. So those are the other 6 points for McPherson here today. McPherson's had a few decent shots up, but it's been the defense of Andover that's really been tough on this McPherson offense. We'll see what adjustments head coach Kurt Kinman will make and how they'll take them into this second half. Second half action is coming up after this, where McPherson will look to get a comeback win as they trail 25-14. This is McPherson High School basketball for the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
Your home for McPherson Bullpup basketball. Find exclusive stories and streaming audio online at adastraradio.com or download the Ad Astra Radio app. 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Hi, Josh French, owner of Tallgrass Turf Solutions in McPherson. Now's the time to rebuild your lawn after the summer heat damage. From aerations to overseeds, we can set up your lawn for success next year. For all of your turf management and lawn care needs, contact Tallgrass Turf Solutions in McPherson. Online at tallgrassturfsolutions.com. Tallgrass Turf Solutions in McPherson, we built gorgeous, self-sustaining lawns.
Hi, this is Lucas Raleigh with Raleigh Insurance. If you are thinking about shopping your farm or ranch's insurance, let us do the shopping for you with our newly expanded markets and carriers. As an independent agency, we've been working with family farms and large commercial farmers across Kansas for the past 50 years. Check out raleighinsurance.biz, see me in Little River, or stop by Raleigh Insurance in Inman or Lyons today.
Since 1965, your choice for home, auto, farm, and commercial insurance. Raleigh Insurance. Get your free quote today.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Second half action just moments away between McPherson and Andover. On the boys basketball side, it's Andover 25, McPherson 14. Let's take you through the scoreboard, brought to you by McPherson Dental Care. Bueller High School's in action against Hutchinson. The Bueller girls fell earlier today by a final score of 55-37 against Hutchinson. The boys currently trailing at halftime against the Hutchinson Salthawks 26-24. In the Mound Ridge tournament, it's Mound Ridge and Inman to close off the early season tournament, and Mound Ridge leads 50-8 over Inman at the end of the third quarter. In fact, Mound Ridge led 24-0 during the second quarter and 29-1 at halftime. So Mound Ridge about to run away with the victory against Inman as that fourth quarter is in the, of course, the running clock. So those scoreboard updates brought to you by McPherson Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. McPherson will have the ball first in this third quarter, going from left to right as we view the floor. We're underway for this third quarter. Malm has the ball at the free throw line, kicks inside. Reasoner fakes, gets bumped, and he's called for a travel. And a turnover to start off the half, and Andover will have the ball with an 11-point lead, their largest of the game. It's a 24-7 Andover run. Hand gives right side to Evans, who bounces it to the far wing. Cross-court feed, Hand fires a wide-open three. Too strong, rebounded by Pyle. Jet the other direction with the ball. Leading scorer with 9. He fades, shoots, crawls short, rebounded by Andover. Correction, Pyle is 8. McClellan with the ball, top of the key. 7:05 to go third quarter. It's 25-14 Andover. And the Trojans have the ball. Hand holds the ball, now finds McClellan. Stops on a dime, bounces it, hand, near side Avery, bounce pass into Hutchinson. Poke loose from behind by Pyle. Hutchinson gets it back, touch pass into the far corner, Avery for three. No, offensive rebound, Hutchinson. Evans will try a three. Too strong, rebound tipped in the low post. Andover has it again. McClellan with the board. Near side Evans, fakes, now drives, and hits a wide open layup. Paul Evans now with 8 points, 27-14 Andover. McPherson with the ball, near side, Ingles lost it, a dive for the ball, and McClellan steals it. Here's a deep pass, Hutchinson the other way, gives it inside, Evans lost the ball, but it finds Avery on the run. Tough shot missed, rebounded by Reasoner. And Pyle brings the ball up the floor for McPherson. Pyle near side, drives, tough layup, no. He got it back, and we'll have a foul on Andover, which took away what would have been an open layup by Pyle, but foul on Andover on Aiden Henry, his first. Dane Becker will come in for McPherson, so will KJ Harrison for Eli Reasoner and Paxton Ingles. Malm will play it in. Scanning the floor. Bounce pass intended for Becker. Taken away. Here comes McClellan with Harrison on him. Cooper comes in from behind and pokes it out of bounds. It'll stay with Andover, but a good job by Cooper to track down the ball. And the shot clock did not go down, and they say they got to bring it down to 29. So the official comes in to help them out, and they say they reset the shot clock to 29. Because it did not tick down. Andover will play it in on the baseline. Near side McClellan, guarded by Malm. Into the corner, hand open, but fakes. Spins on Cooper, doubled up now. Tried to give it in. It finds McClellan, and he lays it in. 4 points for Walker McClellan. It's a 15-point Andover lead, 29-14. Malm finds Harrison far corner. Harrison drives, floats, misses, rebounded by Andover. Hand lost it and taken by Becker, who then gets bumped by Hand and a foul called. That's Hand's third foul. Team second. So Brendan Eilert will come in. And Hand will head to the bench with the 3 fouls. McPherson just needs to get a run going. They need to find a spark and give themselves some momentum against this taller Andover squad. Malm, stop and go move, drives, fakes. Tried to kick it into Becker, but a bad pass taken away. Evans, right-handed throw up ahead. Hutchinson, now McClellan near side. Eilert, top of the key, open, fakes, kicks it to McClellan. He'll try an open three. In and out. Good box out by Becker and taken by McPherson. Cooper, handoff, Harrison. Top of the key, and now Cooper with the ball. Cooper crosses, drives, lost the ball, but a foul called. It will be a shooting foul, and Cole Cooper is going to the line for 2. Foul on McClellan, his first, team's third of this third quarter, and 2 free throws coming for Cole. First free throw, short. Only 5 points since the first quarter. Second free throw, short again. Tap back, Harrison came down with it. One dribble and he lays it in. What a play by Becker, and then Harrison came down with it and got the lay-in. Deep pass, far side, an up fake, now a drive. Eilert missed the shot, short, rebounded by Harrison, ripped away, but what do we have? A tie-up, keeps it with Andover. So Andover will have a fresh shot clock. It's 29-16 Andover, 4:21 to go in the third. Becker was about to play it in like it was McPherson's ball, but it's actually Andover's. Eilert will throw it in. Evans, wide open corner three, good. 11 points for Paul Evans, 32-16 Andover. Pyle drives, tough layup is good. Jet with his first made field goal since the first quarter. Deep pass, Eilert. Back to Evans, floater from 12, no. Rebound fought for, it finds Andover. And another shot misses. Here comes McPherson looking to push, but a pass taken away by McClellan. McClellan the other way, drives, shoots, scores, and one. Foul on Pyle. And it's a 16-point Andover lead. McClellan with 6 points. And he'll try the old-fashioned three-point play. Gatlin Gilson checks in. Free throw. Good. It's a 17-point Andover lead. 35-18. McPherson trailing. Malm has it, steps up, picks up the dribble, finds Becker far side. Becker turns, tried to kick near side for Cooper, but it's taken away by Tilson. Shot clock did not reset, it needs to. Near side though, McClellan for three, no. Long rebound, Andover keeps, shot clock still is not reset. Now it does. Cross court feed to the far side, Peck. Inside McClellan, double team into the corner, Evans for three, got it. His fourth three of the game, and we'll have a timeout called by Andover. 38-18, Andover leads with 3:02 to go in the third quarter. We'll take on with them. We're back in 30 from Andover High School. This is McPherson High School basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP. All right, it looks like we're having some technical difficulties, so we're going to keep it here. 38-18 Andover over McPherson. 3:02 to go, third quarter. And Coach Kinnaman talking to his team, trying to find some answers as McPherson trails by 20, their largest deficit of the game. That last timeout was called by Andover. So both teams with 3 timeouts left. McPherson will throw it into the backcourt. Their leading scorer is Jet Pyle with 10. Ashton Malm up the floor for McPherson. Finds Pyle near side. He steps into a triple. Short, rebounded by Andover. Tilson with the board. Here come the Trojans. McClellan drives off a screen all the way. Lefty layup, no. Tip follow won't go. But a foul called on McPherson, and 2 free throws coming for Brendan Eilert. Foul on Cooper.
Fouls on number 30, Cole Cooper.
Team's second of the quarter. And Brendan Eilert looking for his first points of the game, going to the free throw line. Spirit fingers up by the Andover student section. First free throw, Swish. Second free throw, good. 2 for 2 for Brendan Eilert. 40-18 Andover, 2:35 to go, third quarter. Pyle finds Malm, top of the key. Malm drives all the way, fakes, turns, shoots, and hits. Ashton Malm finally on the scoreboard, 40-20 Andover. 2:20 to go in the third quarter. High pass inside, Tilson gets bottled up, and they're going to call a foul. And a little pushing and shoving after the play between KJ Harrison and Gatlin Tilson. No extra technicals. Nope, they did call a double tech. So KJ got called for the foul. Then he got hit with a tech, so that's his second foul. And then Tilson got called for a tech. So just the normal foul on KJ Harrison, then a double tech. One on Harrison, the other on Tilson. So all 10 players on the floor in their own huddle as cooler heads try to prevail. And Eli Reasoner will come in. That is the 5th team foul because of the tech. So it's 2 free throws because it is the 5th team foul. Or is it not? No, it's not. So techs. So we're double checking this. Do techs count as team fouls? Techs count as personal fouls. So KJ got 2 fouls on that play. But no, they said that's the 4th foul on McPherson. So no free throws yet. Andover plays it in. Top of the key with the ball is Peck. High pass, McClellan. Drives baseline, doubled up, high pass right side, wide open 3. No. Rebounded by McPherson. Ashton Malm with the board. Malm almost got fouled. Now he drives and slows down. Tried to kick it in to Reasoner, but it's tipped and taken away by McClellan. Eilert almost lost it. Now near side with the ball. A drive all the way. Tough layup is good by Evans. Coach O'Neill's going to go with a full platoon swap on the next dead ball. 42-20 Andover. 1:30 to go, third quarter. Pyle on the drive all the way. No. A fight for the ball, and there will be a travel. It will stay with McPherson. Official pointed the wrong way, but it's McPherson's ball. Barrett Hill, Aiden Henry, Griffin Hand, Drew Hutchinson, and Brendan. Or correction, I may have been wrong. Here's a lob inside. Kept down by Reasoner, who then fakes and scores. The other on the floor is Jackson Penner, who's in for the first time. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Andover. 42-22, Andover leads. 1:15 to go, third quarter. Top of the key, Hand goes right side, high pass into Hutchinson. Tough layup missed, but a foul called. Pyle wanted to travel, didn't get one. Foul on Reasoner, his second. Fifth team foul on McPherson, and Drew Hutchinson at the line for 2. First free throw, too strong. Hutchinson with one more, though. On its way. Good. He goes 1 for 2. 43-32 Andover. 63 seconds to go, third quarter. Pyle across midcourt. Pyle doubled up, tried to find Malm. He gets it. Cooper with a jab step. Cooper stops on a dime, finds Malm near corner. Malm fakes, needs help, finds Pyle near side. He'll step into a deep 3. That's short, rebounded by Andover. Hutchinson had it poked out of bounds by Malm on the pass up ahead intended for Hill. It'll stay with McPherson, or Andover, I should say. Paxton Ingalls will check in for Jet Pyle. 37.7 to go, third quarter. 43-22 Andover. With the ball is Hand. He drives all the way, and he lays it in. Griffin Hand with 11 points for Andover, 45-22. Malm drives down the sideline, kicks top of the key. Cooper, wide open three, got it. First good look for Cole today, and he hits it from distance. He's got 5 points today. It's a 20-point game. 7 seconds left, third quarter. Andover with the ball. Hand drives, near side, shot up, crawls in at the buzzer. Griffin Hand with 2 more, and McPherson trails by 22 at the end of the third. 47-25 Andover. Fourth quarter coming up after this. We're back in 30 seconds from Andover. This is Bullpup basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
New Ranke E3 uses high-strength steel because it's tried and true. Why mess with perfection? The industry's highest strength-to-weight ratio is used in all Ranke systems. At Ranke, you can take your pick from a range of materials to fend off corrosion and cater to your specific needs. Contact your local Ranke dealer, Bullseye Irrigation of Inman, today. Ranke uses common sense just like you do. Discover common sense. Discover the new E3. Bullseye Irrigation of Inman is your Ranke dealer. Ranke, more right than rain.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
47-25 Andover through 3 quarters of play. Fourth quarter about to begin in just a couple of moments. Coverage of Bullpup basketball presented by McPherson College. You bring the dream, we'll build the team. Success is a team effort. Begin building yours at McPherson College. It's a great day to be a Bulldog. We're also brought to you by Next Tech Wireless. Stream every game live with the Ad Astra Radio app powered by Next Tech Wireless. Find the latest phones and devices at the best prices. Bullpup basketball brought to you in part by Farm Bureau with Luke Bauer, Inman Funeral Home, Headland Electric, the Bradbury Company, the Hub, MTC, and Gearing Hardware. McPherson with the ball to start the fourth quarter. Buckman with a crossover move, an extra one, kicks it Harrison, who drives baseline and gets bumped. A foul called on the drive on Paul Evans, his second. Team's first of this fourth quarter. McPherson will play it in on the baseline. Play it into Ingles. Backdoor feed. Malm could not control it cleanly, but finds Cooper in the corner for a triple. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Andover. Here's a deep pass. Hutchinson wide open. He's going to dunk it down. And that's the epitome of how this game has gone. 49-25 Andover. Malm hands it off. Far side Cooper. With a spin, now back into the corner for Malm. Malm drives, fakes, handoff, Ingles, lefty, righty layup won't go. Rebounded by Andover. Here comes McClellan with the ball with 7 minutes to go. Andover up by 24. Hutchinson near side, Evans for three. Too strong, rebound, fought for. They get it back and laid in. Walker McClellan with the board and score. Coach Kinnaman pleading for a foul. They don't get one. Cooper crosses, drives, kick out into the corner. Buckman fakes, finds Ingles on the near elbow. Malm, and a reach-in foul will be called on Aiden Henry, his second. Jet Pyle, Dane Becker check in for McPherson. For Crew Buckman, KJ Harrison. Pyle with the ball on the near side. Crosses on Henry, steps back left side. Malm, he wants a three. He'll get the three. First three-point attempt for Ashton Malm in this game, and McPherson will call a timeout. It's 51-28 Andover, 6:26 to go in this ball game. Coverage of McPherson High School basketball brought to you in part by Hutchinson Community College, Alliance Agency, APAC Shears, Raleigh Insurance, McPherson Dental Care, Pyle Law, The Finish, Tallgrass Turf Solutions, McPherson Center for Health, McPherson Laundry, Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers, Pools Plus, Mid-Kansas Credit Union, Bullseye Irrigation, the Pooh Squad, and Terra Financial Crop Insurance. I'd like to thank them and all of our sponsors for bringing you coverage of Bullpup Athletics. 51-28 Andover. With 6:26 to go in the ballgame. 5 on the floor for McPherson as they break their huddle are Cole Cooper, Paxton Ingles, Dane Becker, Jet Pyle, and Ashton Malm. McPherson has 2 timeouts remaining. Andover has 3. Andover will play it in against pressure. They play it in near side for Hand. And Cooper guards him one-on-one. They're still in the backcourt. Hand crosses midcourt with just 2 seconds to spare. Hand lost the handle, fought for a fight for it, and a tie-up. The arrow will keep it with Andover.
Jump ball. Possession arrow. Trojans.
So Andover will throw it in far side with 22 on the timer. They'll play it in. Cooper tips it out of bounds. Good defense by Cooper. Now they're in the backcourt. 6:11 to go, fourth quarter. 51-28. Andover leads. High inbound finds Hand. Hand now doubled up as he turns the corner, and timeout call by Andover. With 6:06 to go. We'll keep it right here once again. 51-28 Andover. That is their third timeout they've called. Now they have 2 remaining. But McPherson trailing 51-28. It's a 23-point deficit by McPherson here today over Andover. Shots have not fallen, but they haven't gotten many clean looks. They've also struggled to rebound the ball on the defensive end as they've allowed a lot of offensive rebounds. Now, obviously, doesn't help when Andover has, the size advantage when they have their 2 big men at 6'4" and 6'7". When McPherson's tallest guy is 6'4", and he's still 14 years old. 10 on the shot clock when Andover plays it in. McClellan kicks near side. Evans now down to 6. Far side. I don't know if they know it. Hand double team with 2, and they call a foul on Ingles with 1 on the shot clock. Ingles reaches in, and it's a fresh shot clock for Andover. Andover plays it in the front court. Crossover move by Hand. Hand drives, turns, fakes. Tough scoop layup is good. 15 points for Griffin Hand. Pyle steps back, fires away. Short on the 3. Rebounded by Hutchinson. And Andover has the ball. 53-28 Andover. 5:25 to go. Pyle gets into the lane as he breaks the ball loose, but it's still picked up by Andover on the drive. The right-hand layup is good, and an offensive foul called. The layup will not count. McClellan called for the foul for the offensive foul. It's a charge call as Dane Becker drew the charge. Eli Reasoner checks in for Paxton Ingles. Or, no, he comes in for Becker. 25-point Andover lead. Mullen with the ball. Hands it off. Pyle. Almost lost it. Pyle steps into a triple. Off the mark. Rebounded by Andover. McClellan up the floor. Doubled up. Now backdoor feed. Evans kicks it inside. Hutchinson. One-on-one. A tie-up with Jet Pyle in the arrow to McPherson. Good job by Jet. So McPherson will get it right back. But it's still a 25-point game. 53-28 Andover. 4:49 to go. Here comes Malm near side. Now Pyle. Top of the key. Pyle turns the corner near side. Slows down. Backs up. Looking for a screen. Gets one from Reasoner. Near side. He turns. Shoots and scores. 12 points for Jet Pyle, 52-30. Andover leads McPherson, 4:20 to go in the fourth quarter. And Pyle will reach in and foul Griffin Hand. Team foul number 3. And that's also Jet's third. Correction, that's team foul number 2. KJ Harrison will now check in. He'll come in for Jet, though. Andover plays it in and looks to push down the far sideline. Hand Bounce past McClellan behind the back. Drives, poke loose by Harrison, kick out, hand for three. No. Offensive rebound, McClellan. Backs down Ingles, gets past him, shot blocked by Reasoner. Harrison gets the rebound far side. They don't have the numbers though. Cooper spins, fakes, kicks near side. Ingles stops on a dime and now finds Malm. 53-30 Andover. Malm spins, fires from 12, short, rebounded by Andover. And the Trojans will slowly take it up the floor. Hand with the ball. Double teamed and a reach-in foul called on Ingles. It's Paxton's second. Andover will bring in Easton Peck and Brendan Eilert. Also Dane Becker back in for McPherson.
His second 13th foul.
And check in for Malm. We'll play it in, touch pass it to the corner for a three. Too strong, rebounded by McPherson. Harrison crosses. Drives to the left, scoop play up too strong. Rebound fought for and taken by McClellan of Andover. McClellan steps up, guarded by Ingles. He'll step back into a triple. Way short, out of bounds. It will go to McPherson. .309 to go, 53-30 Andover. Cooper takes the ball up, spins, top of the key, now fades into a three. That's well short. Out of bounds was that tip? No, it's back to Andover. Jackson Penner will come back in. So will Marcus Wilson. Drew Hutchinson, Griffin Hand will sub out. 2:56 to go, 53-30. Andover leads McPherson. McClellan on the near side. Wilson, top of the key. Backdoor feed, taken away. Harrison up the floor, lost it, taken away. Wilson up the floor, Euro step, layup good, and they call a foul. Blocking foul called on Cole Cooper, so an and one opportunity for Marcus Wilson. 55-30 Andover. 2:37 to go. Connor Trask will come back in for Andover. Crew Buckman is in for McPherson. Free throw, rolls home by Wilson.
Checking in for the first time, number 10 for McPherson, Trip Pelzel.
Trip Pelzel will check in for the first time for McPherson. So it's KJ Harrison, Crew Buckman, KJ Pelzel, or Trip Pelzel, my apologies, as Harrison gets his pocket picked. Trask on the other end will lay it in. 58-30, Andover leads McPherson. Harrison crosses, steps back. Steps up with a bounce pass, extra pass. Harrison missed the layup. Maybe should have been goaltending. There were two hands in the net. Jackson Hoover comes to the scores table for McPherson. On the far side, a little bump, no whistle. Now Trask controls it. Kick near side. Eilert into the corner. Wilson. Shot clock down to 13. Trask drives into the corner. A three on the way. Eilert, no. Offensive rebound. Stick back blocked by Ingles. They get it back, though. Inside. Layup blocked again, but another offensive board. Trask, top of the key. Three. No. Wilson. Rebound. Stick back finally goes. And we'll have a substitution timeout called by Andover as Trask limps off the floor, but still multiple Trojans and Bullpups check in. And when the clock starts up again, we'll go to a running clock. Jackson Hoover checks in for McPherson. So does Carter Melton and Rogan Jones. Pelzel up the floor, hands it off to Becker. Becker on the drive, steps back, falling away, shot way short. Rebounded by Andover. McPherson's going to fall to 2 and 3 on the year. On the drive, inside, a lot of contact, and an offensive foul will be called on Jackson Penner. McPherson will bring 2 more in. Drake Timpson and Finn Bauer will check in. Clock stopped. It should not be stopped. We're at a running clock right now. Clock should still be running. It's not running. Clock should still be running. Oh, they're not going to run it. We're at a running clock situation. So they'll play it in. And I guess no substitutions. Becker, top of the key. Backdoor feed. Hoover inside. Layup is good. Jackson Hoover with his first varsity points. Drake Timpson will check in, so will Finn Bauer. Rogan Jones in the game as well. 40 seconds to go, fourth quarter, 60-32, Andover. Top of the key with the ball is Trask. He drives, kick it to the corner, 3 on the way, no. Rebound fought for, and another offensive rebound. The shot clock will be turned off, and we'll have a foul, which again, the clock should not be stopped, but it is with 21.4. So yeah, the clock should still be running, and finally it is. And the foul is on Jackson Penner of Andover, but 12 seconds to go and ticking. And McPherson likely will get one more shot, but then that's going to do it. Pelzel drives, shoots, in and out. Offensive rebounded by Andover. That's going to do it. And that's the final score. Final, Andover 60, McPherson 32. The Bullpup Locker Room show's coming up next. This is McPherson High School basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
Coverage of Bullpup basketball continues next with the Bullpup Locker Room show. Stay tuned as we name tonight's play and player of the game. The McPherson Bullpups play on 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Hi, I'm Andrew Ealing. I'm excited to tell you about the Poo Squad of Hutchinson. Are you tired of the unpleasant task of picking up dog poop? I can help. We offer a one-time or weekly service for your convenience. Our pricing is affordable and varies based on the number of dogs. For 1 dog per week, it's only $12 or $52 a month. You can easily book online at hutch.thepoosquad.com or call or text at 620-322-0522. We take a lot of crap from our customers. Contact the Poo Squad of Hutchinson today.
Whether you need annual HVAC maintenance or a high-quality, energy-efficient Lennox system, the trusted team at Gearing Home Services is committed to quality HVAC service and is proud to be rated 4.9 stars on Google. The professional certified technicians at Gearing Home Services deliver affordable rates on Lennox systems backed by a full 10-year warranty and provide options for every budget. Choose Gearing Home Services in Mound Ridge for all your Lennox HVAC needs. GearingHomeservices.com since 1897. Come see what a century worth of knowledge and customer service can do.
Locally owned and rooted in agriculture, Terra Financial Crop Insurance knows farming. With hands-on experience, they're invested in protecting your fields and future. Call Ryan Buznitz in Mound Ridge and McPherson today. Terra Financial, growing security, one field at a time.
At Hutch CC, I learned way more than what was in the books. Small classes, real support, and friends who feel like family. It gave me the confidence to chase what's next. Your future begins at hutchcc.edu.
Calling all future Tigers. Central Christian College of Kansas is recruiting athletes in every sport who want more than just a roster spot. At Central, you'll find competitive athletics, tight-knit teams, supportive professors, and a campus community that feels like home. Ready to play with passion and purpose? Ready to be a part of something bigger? Learn more and connect with coaches now at ccctigers.com. Central Christian College. Be a Tiger.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome to the Bullpup Locker Room Show. McPherson falls 60-32 today as McPherson falls to 2-3 on the year, and Andover improves to 2-1 on the season. It's back-to-back games where McPherson's boys see themselves on the wrong end of a running clock, which is not often that they have seen that in years past, but it happens for the second game in a row as they fell to Derby by 30 on Tuesday. Tonight they fall by 28 against the Andover Trojans and trailed by as much as 30. Leading scorer for McPherson was Jet Pyle. He had 12 points for McPherson, 5 points apiece from Cole Cooper and Ashton Malm, 4 points from Eli Reasoner, 2 from KJ Harrison, and 2 from Jackson Hoover. Leading scorer for Andover was Paul Evans. He had 16 points, 15 by Griffin Hand, 11 by Walker McClellan, 7 points by Drew Hutchinson, 5 for Marcus Wilson, 4 for Connor Trask, 2 apiece by Aiden Henry and Brendan Eilert. So McPherson struggled to get some good looks up, and on the defensive end, just struggled to stop the tall lineup that Andover had, while also struggled when it came to defensive rebounding. They gave up a plethora of offensive rebounds. Don't have the exact numbers for it, but they gave up a pretty good amount of offensive rebounds here today. So that's what contributed to the loss today. McPherson falls 60-32 over Andover. Andover is now 2-1, and McPherson is 2-3. The Bullpups will take on Bueller on the road on Tuesday. Andover travels to Eisenhower. To Goddard to face Eisenhower on Tuesday next week, as well as both teams start off league play on Tuesday. We'll go ahead and give you the Hub Brick Oven play of the game, and we'll go ahead and just give it to Jackson Hoover, who got his first career points here today. And Jackson, we'll give him a big congratulations. So we'll make that the Hub Brick Oven play at the game. Get your grub at the Hub at 100 South Christian in Mound Ridge, with featuring their world-famous brick oven pizza. The People's Bank and Trust player of the game will be Jet Pyle with a team-high 12 points in his return from injury. 4 made shots and then 3 for 5 at the free throw line. McPherson as a team, though, shot 3 for 9 at the free throw line and had just 13 made shots, 10 inside the arc, 3 from behind the arc. So Jet Pyle with 12 points. He'll be our People's Bank and Trust player of the game. People's Bank and Trust, community banking at its best with 21 locations across Kansas. This is People's Country. When we return, we'll break down more of the numbers, and we'll talk with head coach Kurt Kinnaman as we continue the Bullpup Locker Room Show coming up right after this. Again, McPherson boys fall by a final score of 60-32 against Andover. This is McPherson High School basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
More of the Bullpup Locker Room Show is next. Listen all season for McPherson Bullpups basketball on Ad Astra Radio, 98.9 and 1540 KMCP. The McPherson Bullpups play here.
This is Darren Eddy with Ag 360 Insurance in Inman. For years, we've been known for our great service with our ag customers. But did you know we can handle your family or small business insurance needs as well? We would love an opportunity to sit down and visit with you about what we can do for you. As an independent agency, we can shop different coverage options for you. Stop by our office on Old K61 in Inman, or give Cody Moores or myself a call today at 620-585-2128. Or check us out online at ag360insurance.com.
Whether you want a small home remodel or need repairs done or have a brand new build project in mind, Erickson Custom Building is your choice. All of us at Erickson Custom Building would like to thank our customers for 20 years of business and friendship. Brian and the crew at Erickson have spent those years developing excellent customer service and quality leadership for all types of projects, big or small, traditional or trendy. When your project is finished, it will reflect your vision for quality and follow-through that exceeds your expectations, not your budget. Call Erickson Custom Building or find us on the web at ericksoncustombldg.com.
Controlling your own weather can be easier than controlling anything else these days. This is Julie with RC Heating and Cooling. With a well-working cooling and heating system, you can be in control of your indoor weather at home. With so many things out of our hands, it's a good feeling to have a bit of stability. Call RC for a free estimate on new cooling and heating equipment. Call RC when your unit isn't up to par. Call RC to stay comfortable in any weather. Call RC 241-2787.
Time is running out. Prairieland Partners power inspections expire at the end of the year. Inspect your whole fleet to get 50% off any inspection after your first 2 large ag inspections. Plus, receive a special gift when you complete your 4th inspection. Don't wait till our shops fill up. Let our John Deere technicians make sure your equipment is ready in the spring. Offers end 12/31/2025. Restrictions apply. Call, stop by, or visit prairielandpartners.com to schedule today.
Prairieland Partners. 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome back to the Bullpup Locker Room Show. McPherson falls by a final score of 60-32 on the boys' side here today. That is their second straight loss, and they fall to 2-3 on the season in the hands of Andover. McPherson made 13 total shots today, and they were 3 for 9 at the free throw line. Meanwhile, Andover, on the flip side, 24 made buckets, 6 threes, and then they were 6 of 11 at the free throw line. Joining us now on the headset is head coach Kurt Kinnaman. And, Coach, you have the floor.
You don't keep rebound stats, but I have a feeling when I look at it, it's going to be really ugly. I mean, anybody can score if you give them 3 or 4 chances, and we had an absolute refusal to block out. Absolutely refused to block out, and I'm kind of superstitious in the fact that we very rarely do any kind of block out drills because you know somebody usually ends up getting hurt and doing that. Yeah, I mean we may do that for an hour on Monday. You know, we just got to do a better job on the glass. We got to do a better job on the glass. We got to rebound with 2 hands. We got to, you know, we just. How many times we get the ball just stripped out front? Just somebody just took it from us, you know. And you know, I told Ash and Jet, you guys are too good of players for that to happen. So, you know, a lot of things that we can get better at, and we will. You know, I am proud of. How our kids act in comparison.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very proud of our kids.
I'll read that between the lines.
I'm proud of how, you know, it's really hard not to get frustrated when I'm just tired of talking about it's not basketball anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sick of it. I know Clint talked to the crew. You know, it's just we are at a huge disadvantage when the rules of basketball, as far as impeding someone's progress, are not consistently dealt with. And you know, I think Ash is strong enough that really shouldn't bother him. Jet's crafty enough, you know, that shouldn't bother him on a normal night. But you know, he's 60%. So credit to KJ and credit to Jet for going out there and trying, you know, when they're not 100%, but they want to play. And nothing else to say other than I'm proud that I get to coach our kids. And we'll see you at Buhler. Oh, yeah, another road game.
But I joked on this with your brother earlier, but you guys are finally playing a 4A team.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter who you play.
Right.
You got to get better. But, you know, it's hard not to feel a little down. Our kids are down. We're a little down as a staff when you really don't feel like your season started yet because we don't have anywhere to play. So it is what it is. You know, we better make lemonade out of lemons. So
yes, sir.
We'll see you on Tuesday.
See you, Coach. That's head coach Kurt Kinnaman talking with us after the game. That's going to do it for us here at Andover High School, as, again, Andover sweeps McPherson here today. Special thanks to studio engineer Mitchell Bruce and live stream coordinator Will Tate for helping us out here this evening. We'll have McPherson High School basketball on Tuesday. They travel to Bueller to face off against the Crusaders, their league opener. That should be a fun pair of matchups on Tuesday, so we will have those for you on KMCP. Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon, in fact, in if I'm doing the math right, 16 hours, just under 16 hours, McPherson College basketball hosts the Friends Falcons tomorrow at Holman Fieldhouse, and we'll have coverage of that on KMCP. That'll be a fun KCAC matchup tomorrow. Until then, this is Lane Gillespie. Thank you for spending your Friday with us. We hope you have a great weekend, and we will see you once again. This has been a presentation of McPherson High School basketball on AdAstraRadio.com, the Ad Astra Radio app, Ad Astra TV, and 98.9, 1540 KMCP.
At Midway Motors, we are here for you for every mile of life. Whether you're shopping for a new or used vehicle or selling one, Midway Motors will buy your vehicle even if you're not in the market to buy one of ours. Just stop by one of our 5 locations and one of our appraisers will evaluate your vehicle and you can leave with a check the same day. It's fast and easy. Visit MidwayMotors.com for more information. Midway Motors, for every mile of life.
Your home for McPherson Bullpup basketball, 98.9 and 1540 KMCP. For more Bullpup coverage, find exclusive stories and streaming audio online at adastraradio.com or download the Ad Astra Radio app. This has been a presentation of the Ad Astra Sports Network, leading the way